Ettins. Like that was basically it. Like there was just the Ettins. You guys kind of got you kind of got the little bit of a tried to get a little bit of a jump on the red caps, but they spotted. I think they spotted you guys trying to like sneak up on them, and then as soon as the fight started, some Ettins came running out, some more red caps came in, and you guys were able to beat them though. The Ettins were completely neutralized by confusion spell that Pilbo threw down. Brelis like fought off a bunch of red caps up on the balcony.
Yeah.
And kept them basically occupied for almost the entire fight, and until near the end when Jace came into with some support fire, and like afterwards, you guys got some Etten skeletons too from Rosalina, and you guys were kind of like looking
Yeah.
around, deciding what you guys were going to do next, but before you got too far into like one decision or another, the doors to this tower at the center of the courtyard that you guys are in right now opened, and you see like a red-haired elven, well, it looks like it may be a half-elven man, beckon you guys over. It looks like he wants to talk to you, and that's kind of like where we left off. I think you guys also saw a little bit of stuff. Like there's the balcony up there that has a door that leads to another area as well. And then otherwise you see there's like several doors around the outside of this courtyard, but yeah. But there's an half elf that wants to talk to you right now.
If no one else does, Abrellis will go up to him and she'll begin an encounter with, "What the hell are you doing here?"
He says, I live here. I'm one of the priests. One of the resident priests
Oh,
of Windsong Heavy.
survivor.
He nods.
Are there more of you?
No, it's just me in this tower. There might be other survivors further down, and we
Alright, I
we
wave
should get
everybody
inside.
over.
He like kind of looks around nervously. We should get inside. There's wards in here that'll protect us.
Yeah, alright, you crazy sod. Show us. And she'll go with them as soon as everybody else shows
Okay.
up.
Yeah, I think like Jace is up on the balcony, but he should be able to climb down if he wants. Or and outside of combat, probably not an
Yeah,
issue.
are we on that map, or should we be on that map? Because right now I see the...
Yeah, so what you gotta do is you gotta like
Oh, it's
zoom
down
out
there.
real far, and it's down.
It's a gigantic map. I just shift clicked you guys over to it.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I always forget it loads you into the top right left corner where there's like nothing at. This map is gigantic. It's one of those maps
Yeah,
where
I was gonna stay up here for a little bit unless you call me to like climb down or something.
Right, that's
There's
what
like
he's
a
saying.
door
Like
up here.
the this half-elven priest over here like motioned over, and he's saying we shouldn't talk out here. Like we should talk up in the tower here because it's warded. It's not safe out here.
Is that the tower in the center by where he's at? That he's talking
Yes.
about?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then yeah, I'll
He's
climb down.
he wants you guys to come inside.
Sure, I'll trust random half-elf stranger.
He says he's one of the resident priests.
If I take 10, is a 17 good enough to climb down without issue?
Yes.
Okay, I do that.
So assuming everybody comes in there and follows him inside. Yeah, when you guys all see behind this, like these gigantic double doors into the tower, there's a spiraling staircase that kind of goes up around. There's actually a more complete description. I just have to scroll forever. The stem of this tall white tower seems built out of a smooth marble-like substance, very hard and uncannily flawless. A spiral staircase built on the surface of the wall leads up to the top. And yeah, he actually tells you as well. He says, like, you kind of realize you can't actually walk past the door, but he tells you if you say the word for Razme, it'll allow you to walk past the wards. He tells you it has a powerful ward that stops you from walking past it. They aren't attuned. Well, actually, I believe, Brellis, you're chaotic good, so you actually are able to just walk right in. But anybody who's not
Okay,
chaotic
cool.
good actually would find that they aren't allowed in. But he tells you if you say, he tells you in a very quiet voice, making sure that like nobody else overhears. He says if you just say the word Pharasme, it allows you to get past it.
Okay, I'll have to say it, I think. Because I am lawful.
Yeah. But yeah, he's gonna lead you guys up the stairs, which takes you to a different spot on the map. Put a second token of him up there. That's funny. Which I guess I
I
don't
wonder
really
why
need this map.
chaotic good gets you through it.
You could ask him about it, maybe.
But that doesn't sound like a Pharasma thing.
Well, I mean, the password's Pharasme and not Pharasma, so maybe it's something else.
Oh.
Could be like like a word. Um, yeah. So once you guys head up to the top, kind of it leads into this larger open area. The top of the spiral staircase is encased in thin, immaculate walls, windowed with large, colorless glass panes. In the middle shines a hugely iridescent sphere, whose dazzling colors are magnificently reflected all over the surrounding white walls and window panes. The walls of the room have been covered to a height of 7 feet with tangled scribbles and drawings of butterflies and angelic women.
Cool.
And yeah, he kind of invites you up and he kind of sheepishly says, "Pardon the mess. I've been stuck in here for quite some time now, a few weeks. I've only been able to survive using magic to create food and water."
Yeah, what can you tell us about the attack? And you said you think there's others?
He nods. He says there's several others. Yes, I believe there's more of those. I think there's more of those red caps that you didn't fight, and also several more Ettins. I'm sure you saw them on your way in, though. Down, most of them are camped down in the village below. There's also more, though. They were led by, I believe, a fearsome kind of boogeyman of Windsong Abbey, an elf that predates my time. I don't suppose the name Ard Thanatos means anything to you. But I believe that
I
he's the one
shrug
that
my
was leading
shoulders.
them. And he asked you, like, you're here to help though, right? Like, I saw you fighting them. I assumed that you must have come to save us, right? Did one of the churches send you?
Not quite a church. Someone who came from around here.
Oh yeah, I don't think the skeletons actually were able to get past, so the skeletons are probably just guarding outside the
I have to
door.
wait.
Yeah, I don't think they can actually.
Where are we at
They'd actually
on the
be
map
able to.
then? Oh,
Bottom
in
right.
there?
So, yeah, in the bottom right, going past the doors, there's like a forbidden spell effect on the door that doesn't let, like, you guys can pass it if you say the password,
Oh.
but I don't think that the skeletons are actually capable of doing
'Cause
that. So I
they
think they're
can't
kind of stuck outside the
say
gate.
the password.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
and they're not chaotic good.
I mean, according to the stat block, skeletons can talk. But yeah, not chaotic good.
But yeah, they should be fine outside the door unless something attacks.
Yeah.
And even if they do, they might be able to like fend off baddies
Yeah, you
long
can
enough
just
for you guys to
tell
get
them
back.
to guard this entrance.
I mean, that's mostly what she uses them for, is to guard her, but yeah.
But yeah, yeah, if you guys want to see the map, it's down in the bottom right. It's the but yeah, probably
Okay.
won't need to like necessarily put your tokens or anything down there. I doubt anything's really gonna happen down there. I'm just gonna assume that you guys all kind of walk up there.
Yep.
But yeah, he says, well, I tried sending out, like he kind of like gives up on trying to like hint at it. He says, well, I sent out word about the attack using a sending spell, but I don't know. I don't know if she told anyone else. You see, when it happened, I sent it to the only person I could think of to send it to, and that was my daughter. But she did come, but I wasn't sure if she told anyone before she did. We didn't get a chance to speak before she was petrified by a Medusa.
I'm sorry, a what now?
A Medusa that was working with Arthanatus.
Oh no. No.
See, my daughter.
Petrification, no good. No good.
Right, I know. It's what happened to my. I think the statue still got dragged into one of the buildings. The main one over there, to the south that has the balcony. There's a chamber at the top there. It's where they would hold meetings. Congregations were all the many faiths, or only 5 now, but where they would meet up, and so there's a chair for each of 20 different, well, 21 originally. Anyway, she's up there, I think. I don't know, if nothing else, if you could, I hope you could rescue her. It's my fault that I called her in here. But she was the only person I could think of. My daughter Karai, she's a very competent individual. You see, like she's much more competent than I was even in my youth.
Wait, that's not the one lady, right?
Do you ask him?
I mentioned I mentioned the woman that we met with Lady what's her face.
Yeah, he says yes.
At the
Yeah,
beginning.
my daughter is Karaya Asmaran, and I am Casimir Asmaran, her father. She is, yes, she's a famous Pathfinder, so I'm not surprised that you've heard of her. Or
Yeah, we
that you
met
met
her.
her. So did she did tell you to come here then? Like she did send
Indeed.
a warning before. Oh, I'm glad that she at least did that, because it might have been the only thing that saved her. At least I'm hoping. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm hoping that the statue didn't get like broken or shattered or something. I don't have any magic myself to be able to bring her back, but maybe you guys do. Or if you can just bring her back, maybe bring the statue back, we might be able to find someone that can after this is all over.
I don't think I can go in there, so I don't know if I'm hearing this.
Yeah, you can.
Can I?
You
If
can
you
go in
if
there,
you
yeah.
want to say the password, yes.
If you just say the password
yeah,
Faraz
oh,
May,
okay, yeah.
you can walk past it. Your imp can even do the same
Oh.
thing, technically.
Okay, yeah. Okay, then yeah, I'm listening in on this. I say, oh, you need rescuing then. No problem. I rescue. Don't need reason.
Yeah, he
I
says
will rescue.
he says he seems like really relieved. He's like, "Well, I'm not worried about me, but just please save my daughter." And he tells you as well. He says, I believe, like I said, Aaron Thanatos was the one that, or Aaron Thanatos. He's the one that came in, was leading this attack. I don't know for sure, but I think he's here to go beyond the ancient structure that's below this place. It predates, I believe, possibly even predates the Thessalonian Empire.
Yeah, about that. We'll help as many people as we can find. Your daughter included. But there is something else we're also here for.
Of course, is
We
it something
are.
I can help you with?
Oh.
I don't know. Right now we really have bullocks as far as knowing what or how to find it. All we know is it's here somewhere. Maybe in those ruins.
Perhaps. There's a the ruins. They're behind an ancient, I believe it's an ancient Grodian artifact of sorts. You'll see there's one of them just outside here. You might not have seen it yet, but it's to the north. It's a large, it's a door basically, and what it looks like though is it has kind of like a skull shape to it, and it's actually a powerful, magically enchanted lock, terribly powerful, in fact. You'll definitely need one of the Doomsday keys to get into it. It's we've taken to calling it the Doomsday Lock. And there's another one that's further in. Uh you'll need a second key there. I believe I'm hoping that there might be another one still here. Maybe that Medusa has one even. She seemed like she was one of the commanders of Arden Thanatos's army, much such as it is. So it's
A
possible
Medusa, a
there could be any
commander?
number
How in the world
if
does she
you're
command?
she through fear, I suspect.
They can't look at their commander?
Well, sometimes she'll be wearing a cloak covering her head.
Oh.
She only pulls it off when she thinks she's in danger, I think. She didn't have it
What?
out. She had her head covered when she first started fighting Karaya, but Karaya took down my daughter. She took down several redcaps and Ettins all on her own before this Medusa came in and pulled her cloak back, and that was the end. I could only watch helplessly from in here.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. What? This is not making any sense. You can't look at a lady? What is a Medusa?
Well, she sort of looks like a woman with snakes for hair. But she has some sort of supernatural ability that if you're too close to her and you look her in the eyes, uh, that you'll turn to stone. That's about the short of it. Although I believe she also has her own spellcasting as well. I believe she's a divine caster of some sort. I don't know who she worships, where she gets her powers from, but she's definitely a very dangerous person in her own right. Ard Thanatos, though, he has a history of this place. He's also a divine caster of some sorts. I believe that he used to be a priest of Pharasma,
Huh.
but I don't think he follows that faith any longer. Back when Aroden disappeared and the links of prophecy were cut, it seemed to, apparently, this is from legend. I wasn't alive back then, but it was apparently he went mad and he actually he killed the head of this of Windsong Abbey at the time, the head abbot at the time, and he disappeared after that. But his murder has lived on, like him going mad and murdering the head priest and several other priests here. It's something that's lived on in infamy, and it's also something that's the abbey's never really truly recovered from. This place used to be somewhere where like priests of nearly every major faith in Galarian in this region used to gather here, but now, well, before the attack at least, there were only 5 of us.
Our friend Pilbo is the only one of us who is a holy man. I gesture to him.
Yeah, he looks at Pilbo. Does Pilbo have like an obvious like holy symbol out or anything like that you'd be able to identify as, or is it not super obvious?
No, it's not obvious.
Okay. Well, in any case, yeah, he nods. He says there might actually be a seat for your faith in the building down to the south in our
I would hope so.
great hall.
Hmm.
Pilbo's goddess is very accepting.
He just kind of looks around. He says, "Well, like I said, I don't know if I can help you much, but if you need a place to stay, I come back to. I'll keep an eye out. I can open the door and let you in at any time, and give you this tower as a place to stay. The ward should protect you. Also, as I said, I'm not a very powerful priest, especially, but I can offer you what little power I do have if you need any sort of healing
I
in
look at the
particular."
others and I speak for them when I say, well, if there's others who need our help, we're gonna get back out there. So if you can patch us up, we'll get to the good deed doing.
Yeah, I'm looking pretty rugged. If I understand this correctly, is he saying that his daughter was turned to stone?
Yes,
That's what he wants
that's
us to.
exactly what he's
Okay.
saying.
So yeah, I'll ask Pilbo like, hey, dude, do you have a way to turn someone back from stone after being, Medusa'd?
Hmm. Big ask.
He probably doesn't have it prepared, but he might.
You
But
might
yeah,
be able to
we'll accept
pray
any
for a
healing
spell.
that this Cassius is his name or something that he'll offer us.
Casimir.
Casimir, yeah. And I look pretty
So
hurt.
let's
Which is funny because
see.
Casimir is the name of a region.
True.
Um,
Okay, so he will. I think he'll do some. He'll start out with a channel, probably.
Yeah, that's the most efficient. I gather
Um,
everyone up.
yeah,
Rosaline is fine, but get Silric in here too.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm, mm.
make
Can't
sure
have
he's
you
in
straining
there.
your handsome muscles.
so the skeletons still can't come in here though, where we're at.
No.
Would that be an enchantment, transmutation, or curse?
Yes, it would.
Huh.
Because if you're looking at
Yeah, I
break
just don't have it
enchantment, that would work.
prepared. Yeah, I just don't have it prepared. I have cleanse, but I don't think that works. No, okay, cleanse functions as break enchantment upon a single additional effect of your choice. Oh, it's only affecting you though, not the other person.
Yeah, it's personal. Or just for you, actually. I think
Yeah.
you can
And
cast
he,
cleanse on
Yeah.
other people.
like you said, he doesn't have any way to cast because he's not high enough level. But he said as well, like if if you just bring this, if you just find your statue and it's not like broken or something, like they can deal with that
Yeah.
later. But as long as you keep it,
Make sure
if you
she's
get it
not
back to
missing
him.
her nose.
Yeah.
There's some unfortunate individual out there who has no nose.
He is a gnome with no nose. It is spelled like that. I have no nose. With silent G's.
Yep.
Alright, so yeah, channels for 46. So 13 healing for everybody. He'll do another
Alright,
one of those.
we take those.
Ooh, there we go. 18. So 13 and 18. Does that put you guys?
That's
I think he's
31.
gonna need a little bit more.
I'm looking
We'll
pretty
just-
fine after that.
Yeah.
Okay, well
I
now
know
I'm
like
full.
Jace is down to like 30, so
Yeah, I'm doing math.
Jace was whatchamacallit, he was playing dangerous. He was all daring and stuff.
All right, yeah,
Getting
I'm
up
like
there and-
near full now, like 2 hit points from full. So, oh, that feels so much better.
alright.
Thank you so much.
Pilbo had some damage too. I don't know if he's adjusted his health yet or not.
What?
Did you get the healing in there from Casimir channeling positive energy? Healed for 13,
Okay.
18,
Is
and then
it?
16. Which I believe should
Yeah,
put
that'll
you
put me at
close
full.
to full or at full. I think
I
everybody
will
probably
be
is
full.
basically full.
Yeah, I'm full.
Yeah.
Alright.
Heal me.
I thank him for that.
He also says that he can cast a spell that will protect you. It won't protect you from being petrified, but it would protect you from being paralyzed or otherwise hindered. He says it'll only last for maybe about an hour and a half, but
I
it's
don't like, yeah, I don't like any of those, so
okay.
people who are melee probably should get that.
He gives you freedom of movement, Umbrellas,
Oh my god, yes.
and it'll last for 80 minutes because he's only level 8. But
I'm invincible. I
well, he
thank
won't do
him
it yet,
kindly.
but he'll do it. He'll do it just before you
Oh,
leave.
okay.
So,
Alright. Yeah, when we're ready. I'm ready.
So anybody else have any? He also tells you as well. He says he can give you a map if you have something that he could like draw on of like at least what um part of the like catacombs under the like he says he's never been past
okay.
the second doomsday door because there's like another doomsday door under the beyond the first one. He's like, I've never been beyond the doomsday door. And he looks around. What was that? I feel like that was important. But yeah, but he says he'll give you a map if you guys have that. And assuming you do, when you guys get to that area, I'll reveal like the rest of that map. But
Okay.
yeah, so you won't be all covered in black. And he points to a spot on it and tells you as well. He says that I'm not sure if I don't know if any of the other priests were able to get to it, but I don't think Ardent Thanatos knows about it. So there's a cache of emergency supplies that we put here, and he points to a spot, like a little area on his map,
Mm-hmm.
and he says that I believe there's some scrolls and potions and things like that. I'm not exactly sure what all is there, but I was told that there's an emergency cache down there if we needed it. I'm not sure that anybody got to it. So I would check there. There might be useful stuff there.
Ooh, I
Possibly
like
there might be
caches.
even
All kinds of
there
good.
might even be something there that can help my daughter as well. But you won't be
We'll
able to
make
go there
use
and
of whatever's there.
yeah. But yeah, if you guys have any other questions for him, he'll answer those. Or if you guys want to like stay here for a little bit or anything before you guys continue on.
I don't want to be rude, but is your daughter human? Like
She's a half elf, just like me.
a half elf? Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, I'll
me
even
and
describe her to Rosalina since we met her back at the beginning of the book,
Okay.
or back at the beginning of the AP actually.
Yeah.
yeah, he kind of explains it like, well, me and her mother were both half elven, so
Oh, so she
yeah,
got lucky.
Oh, so she's like a
she's
quarter
basically
elf.
still. No, we were both half elven,
No.
so she's
Half
also
elves,
half
half
elven.
elves. Oh, okay. Still makes her half elf.
Yeah. But unfortunately, her mother died a long time ago. But she was also a priestess of Desna as well, just as I am.
Where again did he see his daughter go?
Okay, so he maybe comes over to one of the southern windows there, and he points at the building that you guys, where that has that balcony that you fought the red caps on, and he says, "I
Okay,
believe,
that's where we're going.
yeah, she was her petrified form, the statue, was dragged into that building through the bottom floor. Although it's possible she's been brought up to the top floors as well since then."
Gotcha. Alright, team. We're going back in there.
Yay! I'm included.
Okay, and he casts
And
Freedom of Movement for you before you leave.
alright, sweet. I've never felt better.
Yeah, he
Do
tells
we
you be
expect
careful. That spell
travel right
won't.
away?
Probably not. It doesn't look like there's anything in the courtyard right now, other than those creatures you summoned down there.
Oh.
But I expect that there's still other red caps around, and the Medusa's surely lurking around somewhere too. I believe our Thanatos, he already is beyond the Doomsday Door to the north. You can check it out if you'd like, but I don't recommend trying to force your way through it without the key. It's very dangerous.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Alright, yep, let's go everybody if you're ready.
Yep. I'm ready.
And I tell everyone as I take out like a smoke stick that as soon as we find this snake-haired lady, I'm throwing one of these. Because I don't wanna look at a broad so ugly that I turn to stone.
What if she's not ugly?
Well, why else would she be able to petrify people? Snakes in the air? Ugh, that's ghastly.
I don't know. Maybe she has laser beams that comes out of her eyes. I'm not sure.
Well, now you're just getting silly.
Regardless of whatever she looks like, her
You see a
soul is
smile.
definitely ugly. That's what Casimir says. Her soul's definitely ugly, if nothing else. Oh, and I guess I can reveal the rest of this courtyard. 'Cause, yeah, you guys can
Okay.
see it from.
Zoom out then. Yeah, oh god.
I know. Map's gigantic.
Yeah.
It's one of those maps, like I said, where each square on the PDF is 10 feet. So
The
yeah,
zoom's
makes
just
for a
like
very big
super
map.
sensitive, so it's like when I zoomed it was like a lot.
Yeah.
Not just a little. My
Did I
suit
put a
is ready.
picture of the? Looks like I didn't.
Um,
All right. So what do you guys do?
Alright, let's go head down towards where hopefully the statue daughter is.
Is that out of this place? Back to where the skeletons
It's
Yeah.
in
are?
the like the south area, like
All
where
right. How are you guys
Okay.
gonna approach it? Like, you guys going back up on the balcony to go in through that one? Or are you guys gonna go through the door that the Ettins busted out through at the bottom?
I think we should go in the top. Some things don't know how to like look upwards. So I would climb back up here and take the lead and start going in through the top way.
And that's why
Stealthily, of
Farah is
course.
good against noobs in Overwatch.
Yeah, exactly, man.
What's that thing shooting from me? I don't see it anywhere. I told my skeletons to follow and protect.
Okay.
I got a whole
The
army.
skeletons can climb. Can they make a DC 15 climb check? Do we have like a way to get them up there?
Oh, I can't move them.
Oh, I didn't give you control of them. I can
No.
do that.
No. They don't have a ranks in it, so what is climb? It's just a strength.
Just their strength.
I mean, these are pretty strong skeletons,
big.
skeletals. These are like
Yeah,
28
they might be
or
fine.
23 strength. Yeah, I think those will be fine. The Cawborn one is 16 strength. So plus 3. He might be fine.
Also,
What you
they're
can do is you can put him on the back of one of the bigger ones.
And we'll hold him to it if he struggles a little bit. If he's last, that's fine. You know.
That's okay, he's
Alright.
got no bones about being last.
Let me get everybody's tokens all gathered together here. Let me guys pull you guys up to the.
Oh, I also got
Yeah,
pull
whatever.
up.
God, this map's so unwieldy. Alright. We're going on an adventure to the second floor. Alright, so there's actually a separate part of the map for the second floor up here. Shifting you guys to it. It's up in the top right corner now. So you can see there's a door and there are a couple windows that are kind of if you guys like to, you can try to peer through them. There's kind of like curtains kind of blocking part of it, but you think there's probably like parts you could maybe see through.
I will try
right
to
through
peer
maybe.
through it.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll something?
Roll a perception check.
Alrighty. Here comes my incredible perception.
Unironically, pretty good.
Yep. Plus 26 feels pretty good.
Okay, you think you see some figures kind of milling about a little bit on the right side of the room. But yeah, it's kind of dim in there at the moment. But you do think you see something in there. It's like moving about. Looks like kind of a humanoid looking shape at least. Too big to be red caps, but too small to be Ettins.
Can I attempt to identify it with knowledge local or knowledge engineering?
No, you can't make them out well enough to see any details. You're just kind of seeing silhouettes
Okay.
almost.
Just silhouettes. Do they have the silhouettes of weapons?
That is a good question. Not that you're noticing, but it could be that they just have like weapons that are sheathed or something, or like that aren't like super large.
Alright. Then I tell the others, and I'm gonna get ready to just go in and start sneak attacking, shanking them.
Okay. Yeah, you don't think the door's locked.
I keep a smoke stick in one hand, and I pull my mithril short sword in the other. And I'm gonna start sneaking in there.
Okay. Go ahead and, like I said, I have a map up here, so go ahead and position yourselves where you'd like to be relative to the door. Obviously, Abrellis sounds like she wants to open the door, so I'm assuming right there by the door.
Um, I'll have all the skeletals in front of me.
You're gonna be standing back there, okay?
Yeah.
Keep in mind, this is the same day as the other combat, so most of your allies have already used the Fortune Hex, right?
Yeah, I have a log for
Yeah,
Okay,
I've
cool.
been used.
Good. Cool. Just making sure. All right.
Chase,
So if everybody's good where
Silric,
they're
and
at,
Abrellis. So I can still put it on. Can I fortune myself? I don't think so.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
yes, you can. I believe so. It doesn't say other ally, it just says an ally, right?
Yeah,
I'll
an
double
ally
check that.
includes you as well.
But yeah, I can still
Yep,
fortune
you are
me
your
and
own
Kobo
ally.
then.
You're your own best ally, in fact, or you should.
Oh, I can fortune all my skeletons as well too, technically.
Yeah, you can.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You make them some lucky bones, huh?
Lucky bones.
So you open the door, a lot more light starts streaming in. I'm going to reveal the whole map. Brellis has low light vision, so she probably actually, once it's open, can see even under the dark corners on the backside. But yeah. So yeah, you see wrapped from head to toe in ancient strips of molding linen. This humanoid moves with a shuffling gait. That's these three that are kind of over here. You also see sitting in one of the chairs, you see what also looks clearly an undead of some sort, kind of has like a rot looking to him. Not wrapped in linen or anything like that. Looks like maybe a zombie, but
Ooh, yeah.
he has kind of a much more like he definitely like looks up and has like kind of an as much as his I mean there's a picture of him, make him blow it up way big
Yeah.
there.
Looks
But
like a hobgoblin.
yeah, he kind of has a look of intelligence in his eyes of sorts. And as you open the door, like he looks at you and grabs his axe. And yeah, everybody can roll
Wait, he saw me?
initiative. Yes, as soon as the door opened, he noticed the
Damn.
light. streaming in.
Alright, motherfucker. I'm cool with this. I'll throw down.
Let me remove all these red caps from the tracker.
Rolled a 2, still got 15.
Just rogue
Feels
things.
good. Yeah, just high initiative things.
And there's a description for this room as well, which I will give you guys. So this is a huge room, as you can tell by looking at the map. The large open central chamber surrounded by an ambulatory, creating a sort of indoor arcade with numerous 5-foot wide arches providing access into the center. In the central chamber, which sits under a vaulted 20-foot high ceiling supported by wooden timbers, 21 ornate chairs stand in solemn ring, their backs against the walls of the arcade between each of the arches. On the high back of each chair is the beautifully sculpted holy symbol of one of the major deities of Galarian. An immense dark fireplace looms to the west. So there's also some light coming from that as well. Actually, I don't know if that's on right now. I don't think there's any light coming from it. There's no fire there. But there could be, I guess. And you see that, yeah, this guy was sitting in a chair, but yeah, he just stood up. So yeah, these are like little kind of walls. But yeah, the gaps are big enough that you can like see stuff through the other side here.
Okay. I think I
Has
rolled
it
all
been
my
like an hour and a
initiative.
half since we got here? Like, would
No.
I still have heroism or not? Okay.
You would still have
Cool.
heroism, yeah. Hasn't been close to an hour and a half. Okay, everybody
Looks
roll
like
initiative.
skeletal
Mhm.
Yep.
goes first.
The skeleton train.
I asked that, but I haven't actually rolled initiative for my NPCs.
Yeah.
I'm the best. All right. I got 4d20. Okay. Did I add the? I didn't even add them to the tracker yet. Let's get that taken care of. So yeah, that's a pretty low roll. And these guys, spoiler alerts, they're mummies. Couldn't tell from the description.
Oh yeah. This part of the AP is probably full of gays and stuff galore.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Full of
We got
gays.
mummies,
Oh
we
my
got
god.
Medusas.
So yeah, I guess the skeleton gets to go first, the small skeleton. Is there anything particular you have it do?
You know what you call a gay Medusa? The Medusa.
It's like an anti-joke. I like it.
Yeah. He'll show up and be like, "Oh hey, bro.
All right, I'm gonna assume the skeleton's not
look at
doing
me.
anything yet.
Even though I'm beautiful."
Since Secret hasn't said anything for it yet.
Wait,
So
what?
Jace,
What's going? My
your
skeleton
skeleton,
went first.
small skeleton, had the first turn. Yeah.
It's set to guard.
Okay. Jace.
Okay. Why don't I cast a Buffy buff spell? Like
Those are good. We like those.
haste. Everyone gets haste.
Everyone?
Well, JK.
Even the skeletals.
You can give it to the two
Everyone,
big skeletons.
well, all the important people get haste.
Damn.
I'll 5-foot step to the left. And then
All the
cast
important
haste.
people.
Well, yeah, the
Oh.
people that use haste
Oh.
the best.
I still can't reach the other skeletal.
Is a battle pick a heavy pick? Is that the same thing?
No.
I would think it's a heavy pick.
Maybe they are.
If it's for battle, then
There's
I'm
a light
sure
pick and
like,
there's a
it's
heavy
big.
pick, so I don't know what a battle pick is.
I don't
I can
see
probably
a battle
help
pick in
answer
here,
that.
lab.
Let's see.
Anyways,
The
I do haste. You guys go.
yeah, it's a heavy pick. Heavy pick would be the item.
One of the end skeletons cannot wear the armor, the large breastplate, so that got ditched.
Oh, okay.
It loses its feet to wear it, or ability to wear it, or something. I don't
Might be able to wear it while it's not proficient, but then it takes penalties that are pretty bad. So.
What would the penalty be for wearing armor you're not proficient with?
I think you take, if you're not proficient with it, I think you take the armor check penalty, but it's like also to like attack rolls, or something like
Attack
that.
rolls, yeah.
Yeah,
It's
we
kinda
just.
rough.
I'll just take the
sounds right.
breastplate off of them. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like one of the funny things too. Like if that's why people, even if they're not proficient with it, will get mithril bucklers because it's like, well, it doesn't have an armor check penalty, so it doesn't matter that I'm not proficient with it. I just use it
So
anyway.
the small skeleton doesn't have haste then?
No, it's too far away, but the big ones
Okay.
have it.
Nice.
All right. Do you move anywhere other than? Oh, I guess you 5-foot step. So yeah, that's it. Pilbo, you have haste. It's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna delay until after Abrellis.
Oh, this round tracker's wrong. Okay. I'm gonna move you down to for Abrellis, but if you see a spot before then, go ahead. Feel free to chime in and take your turn early. Put you at 14 initiative. Okay, first of the big skeletons.
Oof. Okay.
Do you need me to mark them somehow so you know which ones have which weapons?
Yeah.
You can maybe put like a 1 and a 2 on them or something like that. Like 1 and 2. I don't even know if that's readable.
So small, I don't
Maybe
even
make
see
them
them,
different
but
colors.
yeah.
Here, I'll make one of them a blue circle, and one
So
has a
we're just
purple
gonna make
circle.
one the great axe without the armor fellow. That helps. Yeah, yellow and blue's fine.
Yellow and blue, a little bit easier.
Yeah. I can't. Can I move them now? I can. Okay. So I see that, like, so we're so early in the initiative here that it's really hard to just have this skeleton be like, yeah, I'm gonna go in. So do you guys like say anything to the back of the train? Like, what all is the information we're perceiving here? Abrellis, Silwick, Jace. Other than Jace casting haste.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, what's my signal for me to be like, oh yeah, skeleton, pass them and go through the door? I guess we might not.
You know what? I would just say throw them in. Send in the goons.
Send in the goons the way you say. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That'll get their attention.
All right.
Skeleton can fit through the door too. It's pretty big.
Then I'll command the skeleton to go fight beyond the door.
Okay.
And its move speed is, this one's 40, so
Yeah, it can go through the door, no problem, but it'll have to squeeze if it wants to go through these arches. It can still do it though, but yeah, it just has to squeeze.
it's not. Yes. Yeah, come here. It's not great at decision
It's gonna
making.
go around that way.
So it's just gonna go blah 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 blah,
Okay.
moving forward with my great axe.
Okay, that was a
Masterwork
double
great.
move, so.
Oh,
all
he's
right.
hasted. Wait, he's hasted.
Yeah, I can really get in there.
He's hasted. Okay, let's do that again. What the heck? Why am I not getting the... Oh, there we go.
I don't know. The Q thing? Is that what you're trying to
Yeah.
letter Q?
Weird. There we go. Okay. So he can go 40. And then another 30. And then... He's just gonna come right up here. He's got that reach, so... Yeah.
Okay.
They're
Kind
probably
of
all
cover,
like,
but yeah. What the hell?
yeah, they're like, what? They have their own undead?
That's not fair.
Rosalina, you should conscript these undead and tell them that, like, show them what a good dental plan that your skeletons have.
I might.
Flash their pearly whites.
I might. I have to get into the room and see things, though.
Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do.
But
All right,
here is your punching bag.
so now it's Silric's turn.
I'm just going to... I'm
So
gonna
you
move
have
in and then...
haste. So I think if you wanted to, you could possibly move
I don't
up,
want to.
hit this guy, and then move away from him.
No, no, no. I'm gonna move in right here and just ready my fist if anything decides it wants to mess with
Okay.
them.
This mummy is gonna take its turn. It's gonna provoke to move up next to the skeleton.
Ooh, Skeleton is gonna take that sweet opportunity and smack him with this, Masterwork Great Axe.
Okay.
So that's gonna be 12, 15. Really? Yeah. Yep. Space attack is 7. That's huge.
That will miss though.
Okay.
Pretty low roll though. All right, it's gonna
Yeah.
attack your skeleton. 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Does 15 damage. And that's all that happens because it's a skeleton.
Okay.
So I don't have to worry about any of the... And this is bludgeoning damage, so nor is all the skeletons DR.
Oh, yeah, I can see the DR.
Alright, Abrellis.
So are these chairs, like, are they just really big, or...
There's walls behind them, too. So these are like arches.
So I could use them as cover.
Yes.
Okay, and I've got haste. Actually, maybe I could just get into a flank. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move like 50 feet to get into a flank here.
Okay.
Right? Because, yeah, the skeleton from this square, or from this corner. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I go in and I stab.
Okay.
Enable haste. Enable flanking. 26.
26 will hit his flat-footed AC.
Sweet. I debilitate him. I minus AC and to hit. and I will gain my offensive defense.
Okay. I don't remember what I was
And
using
that's my
for
turn.
debilitate, but okay. All right, Pilbo.
On my sheet.
And I believe. What weapon are you using? Oh, you're using a short sword. Okay, so not all the damage goes through on that attack. A little bit, it looks like it gets absorbed by. Yeah, piercing. It doesn't seem like it was working particularly effective.
Okay.
Although it was a sneak attack, so it actually was in this case. But yeah, you feel like if you didn't have such a precise strike on him, that it might not have been as effective as it was.
Okay. I'm going to trying to calculate
I'm
or
trying to
move
do
at the same time.
You should be able to
I
do it
have
with the
this
cube, the letter Q.
Q. There we
Like
go.
just each time you tap Q, it places a marker there. So if you just hold it down and hit Q for each square you want to have it stop measuring at, and then hit Q to the next square and so forth. There you
Double move.
go. Okay. Big skeleton number 2.
Um,
Yeah, these initiatives are really like lopsided. You guys all beat their initiatives. But I rolled a 3,
Hey.
6, a 2, and a 17, and the mummies have no initiative bonus.
does haste work like double move? Like, do I get double haste or no?
It's
Just one
double haste is double up to your move speed.
haste? Okay, yeah. All
Oh,
right.
like on a double move? Yeah, you get it on both moves.
I do. Okay.
Yeah, if you do a double move, it
Then
applies
this
to
is
both
gonna
of them.
come all the way up here.
I don't think you can go to that exact square because there's a wall there, see?
Oh. Okay.
So these gray tiles are actually walls. So you can squeeze through them, but
Oh, I see. Okay, that's fine. It'll come over here because it senses enemies or sees them through the cracks.
okay. On the zombie's turn with the great axe, he's going to 5-foot step over here out of the flank. He's going to attempt to swing at Abrellis. So he's taking a penalty to this attack, right? From the debilitating strike.
Yes. He has a total of a -6 to hit me.
Okay. So first attack he's doing is a 21, which I'm pretty sure is going to miss you.
Yep, that misses me. My AC is currently we're rocking 28 right now because of my offensive defense.
And then a 5 definitely misses. But yeah, he swings this kind of nasty looking great axe wildly and just misses.
I duck under it deftly.
But yeah, he seems like his eyes flash with oh, you know what, actually? Yeah, it seems like his eyes actually flash with particular hatred towards you. But I think he's still
Aha.
his think his attack might be. God, where does it say on here if he has that? Oh no, he doesn't. Okay, no, nothing special mechanically, but I thought for a minute maybe he had favorite enemy or something like that, but no, he does not. He's not actually a ranger. Okay, but he does hate elves. This one, this one's gonna move up using the cover for its approach, but it's gonna come up and attack the sky.
Okay.
A 30.
Yeah, that'll hit.
16 damage.
Okay. -16.
And then now it's Rosalina's turn.
Ah, yay. Really slow. Do. Alright, I get in front of Jace because he's in my way. That's a double
Alright.
move, but I can
I don't
now
think Jace has a good
be
shot
in
where he's at right now
command
anyway.
my skeletons better.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And my
This
imp's gonna
mummy.
stay near me for now. He's invisible as
Okay.
well.
Yeah, this guy's just gonna double move up next to Abrellis and kind of also Pilbo. But that's all he can do because it was a double move. All right, we're in round 2 now.
Okay.
Small skeleton,
Yeah,
probably following you, I'm guessing.
he's gonna step up here and guard.
Okay. Jace.
Okay, I will mosey on in here. And with haste, I can get pretty far, like to here. And I'm gonna take a shot at this closest zomboy.
The mummy.
Yep. Let me zoom in. I have the map super zoomed out. I couldn't tell what it was.
Yep. This is wrapped in head to toe in ancient strips of moldering linen. This humanoid moves with a shuffling gait.
Cool.
Oh, fun.
So, yep, I have haste on. And sure, I'll swift action arcane pool point to enhance my weapon. So I have 5 points left, and here's my single attack. And we'll spell strike an acid splash on it. Why not? What is the button?
Before you do that, exactly 30 feet away from it. So I need you to roll a will save.
Oh dang! I
Oh,
went within 30 feet for the point blank.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But you're
Let's
right in range of
see.
its. You're right in range of its aura that it has.
Hopefully that's good enough, but it's not the greatest.
Yeah, you're fine. As
Okay,
you
good.
feel, you see it, you feel a wave of despair wash over you. You're able to fight it off.
Nat 1.
Perfect. That
I have a
misses.
plus 21 on my to hit, but you know.
Yeah, you know.
Yep.
It happens.
That's my turn.
All the buffs in the world couldn't save you. Because that was the arcane strike or arcane pool and heroism and all that stuff, right?
That says rapid shot and mini shot, but that stuff's not being applied because it was a single attack.
Yeah. Okay. Skeleton 1's turn. He's got a mummy next to him.
Yes, he does. Skeleton 1. Oh, right. I don't need to target. I target the mummy. Okay. Skeleton
All right.
1.
I know that you.
huh?
I know that you targeted though, so we're on the same page.
Okay. So, because it's a Etten, do I get the 3 attacks or no? Because I only have 1 weapon. Isn't the 3 attacks because the Etten has 2 weapons or something?
The
I'm not sure how that
Etten
works.
was getting 4 attacks because it had high BAB, and so it got it got iteratives basically. So it depends on the base attack bonus in that case. Like if you might
Okay,
have
I
2
think we're
attacks
just
if you have a
2
high enough base
attacks right
attack
now.
bonus.
And then we have a the haste attack. Okay. So we're gonna
Yep, so 3 then.
attack nope. Okay, attack 2, that's haste.
16 is gonna miss.
And then iterative.
Yeah, those all miss, unfortunately.
No. Oh, that's not with my haste bonus. A +1? Huh? Okay.
Nah, 17 still misses.
I tried. Okay.
Silric, you are within 30 feet of one of these guys, so I need you to roll a will save. You feel a sense of despair maybe washing you, but you're able to fight it off, and you can take your turn as normal.
Woohoo!
Nice.
Can I fit in this space right here, or do I have to do some
Yes.
acrobatics?
You can fit in that
Okay.
space. So, that is within range of flying kick if you want a full attack, or if you just want to do 1 attack, you can move up and then move away with spring attack.
I'm gonna
Up
do
to you.
flying kick.
Okay. So let's see, you have haste, so that should be 1 higher than that. But I think those are all still gonna miss, unfortunately. Although your rolls were a 5, a 6, and a 9, so wasn't really because your numbers are bad, it's just bad rolls. Do you need anything else? You could use a key point to do 1 more attack.
No, I'll just hang
Or if
out
you have any
here.
swift actions. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna have the mummy roll. Oh, neither of you guys have hit him, so it's gonna roll. I'm gonna roll a dice to see. 1, it's gonna go up to the skeleton. 2, it's gonna go after Silver.
Oh.
It's gonna go after Silver. Does a 24 hit Silric?
Yes.
Okay. So I need you to roll a fortitude save. Unless you're immune to diseases. Are monks immune to disease at this level?
That's a good question.
I don't know.
I know they get immunity to something.
Let me roll the damage while we're figuring that out. So you can take 17 damage.
Let's see.
Unchained
Over
monk.
unchained.
Purity of body, immunity to all diseases, including supernatural and magical diseases.
Okay, so
Yeah, it's a 5th level.
you're actually immune to it. So I didn't need you to make a fortitude save after all. You're fine.
Yay.
Sweet.
Because these have a disease on their touch, but as a monk, you have purity of body and are not able to be affected by it. So you just take 17 damage and that's it.
Okay.
You're just too pure.
You have trained so much. Yeah, your health regimen is so healthy and fit that you cannot catch even magical diseases.
Yeah. All right, Brellis, you are next to some mummies as well, so I need you to roll. Oh, you don't.
Yep.
You're fine.
I don't need
Yep.
to. Yep.
You could roll it if you want, but you're immune to the effect, so you don't have to worry about it.
I got long hair, don't care.
All right. So what would you like to do?
Well, Pilbo, do you want to come and punch this nasty looking undead dude with me? Or at least threaten him?
Yeah.
Alright, so then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna acrobatics around over here.
There's a wall there.
Oh, there's a wall there. You're
Yeah.
right. Then I guess I'll just go, I'll go like, around this way.
Yeah, that works. That's fine.
I'll acrobatics
Okay,
to
let's see that
avoid
roll.
an attack.
This guy's got a pretty decent CMD.
But I have 3 uses of my peerless maneuver. So I'm gonna use that and roll twice and take the better result.
Okay.
I'll take
34
35.
will beat his CMD.
Yeah, 34. Alright. Does haste give a bonus? No, it doesn't. I don't think it does.
Acrobatics, surprisingly, it doesn't. It does if you're jumping though, because it increases your
Yeah.
move speed. But if you're using it for
Maybe,
this, it
yeah.
doesn't do it. It doesn't increase it.
Alright, so I get in there and I'm going to ready an attack when Pilbo gets into flank with me.
Okay.
So
Pilbo's turn now. So, are we gonna get a
All
good
right,
old
so I
fashioned
step
flanked
in.
conga line going here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we're doing.
All right, you're ready to action
I
triggers.
trigger his flank.
Yep, I'm gonna attack with flanking. 26 again.
Is that including the flank bonus?
It should be. It's like
Okay,
at
'cause
plus, what, 16 right now?
he's no longer flat-footed, and that actually misses.
Does he still have the minus to his AC for this round?
I don't think so, because it only lasts for 1 round. I think you have to hit him
Oh, okay.
twice. Unless it says that it specifically lasts through your next turn, but I believe the duration falls off right at... let me double check that. Because yeah, if it lasts through this turn, then you're gonna hit him.
I don't think it does. I think it says that it causing it to take a penalty for 1 round.
Yeah, I think it falls off. If you hit him with 2 attacks and make it last 2 rounds, I think is what you have to be able to do to get it to actually last into your turn.
Because I got flanking and I got haste, and I have those things checked.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, I think that misses.
Okay, then it misses.
But Pilbo still has his turn, so just 5-foot step. So, what would you like to do, Pilbo?
All right, Visions of Madness.
Yeah.
Okay. So, melee touch attack. $17. That is versus touch though, so that will hit. So he has the Visions of Madness. There he goes. Like, I know I have an icon that's like really good for Visions of Madness. So this is like the penalty to attacks and saves.
Yep.
Okay. And it's like a -6 to that or something, or is that minus right now, or
5.
-5? Oh, damn. Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah, it's getting ferocious now.
Yep. Skeleton number 2.
All right, this is a pickaxe skeleton.
So you roll a crit, it's gonna be real nasty.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Attack 1, haste attack. Ooh,
That one hits. I don't think it
that's not a
is a
crit.
threat for crit. Yeah, unless he has
Nah,
improved crit, which doesn't.
no. Okay. And then the other.
Okay, so just one hit.
It's. I forgot to mark two-handed here. That doesn't change. It's just a 1d8. Oh man.
Yeah, the two-handed will just make him do more damage. Doesn't
Ugh,
change the
the
attack.
great axe is like 3d6.
Yeah, you're
Hmm.
really the only advantage to the pick is just the massive crit. I feel like it should be more than 1d8 because it's large, but maybe not. Maybe it's only a d6 normally or something.
Oh well, it's not a two-handed weapon though. You can use it two-handed, but I don't have a shield for him, so I'll just. It
Yeah.
doesn't make a difference if I two-hand it, other than qualifying for like power attack
Let me
shit.
check. Yeah, I guess it's just a d8 on the Etten stat block too. So okay, that must be right.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's.
So yeah, he had some. Not all the damage goes through, as it seems like this mummy has DR.
This is piercing, yeah. So.
Mm. Yeah, nobody's rolled a knowledge check on these mummies technically, so I won't say any more. But yeah, you definitely can tell the skeleton. Well, it's not intelligent, but yeah, I guess anyone who's watching the skeleton hit it would be able to tell it. It seems like some of the blows being maybe absorbed by the wrappings
Ah.
in some way. All right, it is this guy's turn, and yeah, despite yeah, he kind of mumbles, can't feel. And he seems really depressed about it. And let's see. He is currently flanked. He isn't a huge fan of. But he also really, really hates elves. So he's gonna attack first. He's gonna start with that. Doesn't have debilitating strike anymore, but he does have visions of madness, which is actually
Yeah.
worse.
He's debilitated. Actually, it comes out to be the same because he's taking mine at. Oh no, it's not as bad.
It's actually not as bad attacking when he's attacking you. That's true.
Yeah.
If he's attacking someone else, it wouldn't be as bad, but it would be worse. But all right, so yeah, minus 5, and then he's still gonna power attack. I think. Really want to hit. Want to do some big damage. All right. First attack on Umbrellas is a 21, which I believe is
That'll
what he
miss.
rolled last time. And then
I actually have less AC now though, because I'm not getting my +5 to dodge.
Mhm.
But that -5 from Pilbow is making the difference.
He's gonna 5-foot step out of the flank though. Because it seems he
Yeah, you
is
can
intelligent enough to
keep-
realize that he's in trouble.
Yeah, that's right, you run.
I've heard to have Pilbow roll a will save. He's probably gonna make it anyway, but oh well, I'll just have him do it next time, I guess.
Alright.
Well, if you say that, then he's gonna fail.
This mummy is just going to attack the skeleton because he didn't have anything better to do. Does a 23 hit?
Yeah.
All right, does 21 damage to the skeleton. Rosalina, you're far enough away from the mummies. You don't have to worry about the aura, so go ahead. Take your turn.
Oh, right. I gotta subtract 21. Oh no, no, poor skeleton. Okay. I'm going to come in some more. And I guess we're not in Pathfinder squares or something, because
Are we not?
it's, I don't know, it says 29.9 feet. What
It says we're
happened?
in Pathfinder squares,
Did I hit something?
so I'm not sure.
19.9, 24.9.
Are you not on snap to center? Like you have it on no snapping, maybe?
Maybe that's what's happening. I don't
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. That is weird. I don't know why it did that.
know.
I could not tell you.
Am I closer? That's a zombie right below me, yeah? Or some sort of undead, perhaps.
That is a mummy, actually.
A mummy.
Unless you're talking about this guy. Would you like
Did
to
I
roll a
step
knowledge
into...
religion?
I don't
Yeah,
have that,
you actually
but
are
did
in
I
its
step
range
into
now.
an aura? Okay.
Mhm.
So we'll
So
say...
go ahead and roll a will save. Yep. You're fine.
Okay.
You feel sense of dread coming over you, but you're fine.
I'm going to cast Command Undead on
On which one?
uh this. Oh God. Don't. Okay. This one.
Okay. So let's see here.
Will
Command
negates
Undead.
and DC 18.
18, you said? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled a 20, so I think it made it save.
I made it save. Oh.
Yeah, rolled a nat 20.
You hear her kind of chirping, kind of towards Umbrellas. I tried.
You're doing fine.
All right, no commanding undead
You've got
today.
big ol'. It's okay. Your big ol' skelly goons are providing flanks.
Yeah,
Alright,
one of them
28 for
has
this thing to try to hit Pilbow.
8 health left.
That doesn't hit me.
Alright. So he misses. Yeah, he only has one attack, so I think that's it. So we're in round 3 now. Small skeleton's turn.
Oh yes, must protect. Must protect. Comes forward. It's gonna ready an action to attack anything if it gets close.
Alright, Jace.
Alright, I'm gonna fall around the mummy guy. Like pew pew.
Okay. So I think all of those except for the
And acid
iterative
splash.
miss or hit. I mean, but yeah, go ahead and roll your acid splash. But you notice that the linen around it seems to be like absorbing some of the blow, and not all your damage is going through.
It's wrapped
Is
in
that
like fucking
from
quilted northern.
damage
no.
type? Because it's piercing.
Maybe nobody's rolled a knowledge check on it, so
Alright.
all you
but
know is
yeah,
all you
it's
know
just,
is your
it's just
damage
DR, I
isn't
can't
going
get
through.
with my enhancement.
Correct.
Okay.
Let's see where this puts.
Rosalina's method is, if it looks undead, that's all I need to know. I don't have knowledge religion, but I do have many other knowledges.
Good news is,
To suck.
even despite all of its absorbing your arrows, you did get it pretty low. So
Okay.
that's your turn, right?
Yep.
5-foot steps or swift actions. Okay.
I'm good where I am.
Ooh,
Skeleton number 1.
it's the great axe.
The one with the 2d6 damage or whatever.
Oh my god. Oh, of course.
The 21s both hit.
Yay! Oh, this is the great axe guy. Oh, this thing's That's one. That's he like swings wide, hooks him in the ribs, and like gets caught into the ribs, and then he swings back the other direction. Who was that?
welcome back, Swinky.
Oh, Swinky.
All
Okay.
right, so yeah, same thing there with some of the attack gets absorbed, but yeah, there's a big hit, so a lot of it
Ye-
goes through.
Damn those sixes.
All right, Sork, you already made the save against its aura, so you're fine. You can just take your turn as normal now.
What is the knowledge check for these?
It would be knowledge religion if you have it.
Let's try.
Not a very good roll. So you don't really know much about these. They just look like they're undead. And they're wrapped in mummy wraps. But that was a free action, so you still have your turn.
I will attempt to punch.
Okay. Ooh, there you go. All of those hit. And
I guess we found the AC,
that
or at
actually-
least a minimum of 21.
yeah, you actually do enough to kill it. Between that, it already took damage from the skeleton, so you do enough to finish it off. Despite the fact that your fists are hitting this like padding it's got around it, the linen that's completely wrapping its body. It feels like they're not like connecting as solidly as you'd normally like, but in spite of that, you still hit it hard enough to drop it. Which is good, because it was going to go next, and now it doesn't get to.
Nice.
Abrellis.
Alright, I'm going to... I guess I have to go, like, this way?
Yeah.
To get into a flank.
Are you doing
gonna do that.
acrobatics?
Yeah, I am.
So you're going through this threatened square right
I'm
here.
gonna use my peerless maneuver, another use of peerless maneuver.
Okay.
And roll twice. I got multiple uses of this now, because I'm level 10. Oh yeah, we're taking that 36.
Okay. You do not provoke then.
And here we go again. Flank, sneak attack.
I was hoping that this guy would have acrobatics when I was like looking at it, but because it'd be like funny, you give him the penalty and he's
33.
like, I have a +5 to acrobatics now, and he just like backflips away or something. But no. All right, so the 33 hits.
I got you now. I'm gonna debuff his to hit and AC again. This is gonna be really easy to hit. Well, he won't be able to attack for shit now with Visions of Madness in this.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty bad.
We're the debilitating buddies, me and Pilbo. Alright, Pilbo, I've set him up for you. Go fuck him up.
Okay.
All right. Yep. Pillow's turn.
I acknowledge this guy.
Oh no. Sure. It's a knowledge religion. You could also roll knowledge of local, get some other information about him too, but knowledge religion is gonna be the main one. So for knowledge religion, you thought that this is a zombie, but judging by how it's acting and whatnot, this is a special type of zombie called a juju zombie, which is basically a zombie where he keeps his intelligence, still has all his class features and everything. But yeah, otherwise a lot like a zombie. You need to have like a slashing weapon in order to do full damage to him. But yeah, everything else he has about him, like he keeps all of his anything he knew in life and any skills and abilities he had in life, he keeps those.
Yeah,
So
he's
that's
not
why
a
he's-
mindless undead.
So that's why he's so formidable compared to like what you would normally expect from a zombie. And also why he's a lot
Okay,
quicker than a normal zombie too. He's got like his full speed.
Bu- 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 bu. have slashing. Actually, I think can I slash with that? I think I
For with what?
no, it's piercing or bludgeoning.
Oh, for the punching dagger they have, or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't damage this guy.
If you roll high enough, you
He's
can.
got
It just
resistance.
he's got DR, but it's not like very high.
That's the thing. I do a maximum of 6
Very
damage.
Okay, well yeah, then you have to max damage roll or crit him.
Aw.
Does Abrellis
But you
have
still
goggles on?
What was that?
Do you have goggles? Like fog cutting
Do I have
lenses or something?
goggles? No, I don't. Maybe one day I'll get those. But I have blind fight. I have no problem fighting in fog.
Okay.
Yeah. It's Jace that hates fog probably more than anybody else. Anybody
Yeah.
else is probably fine with it for the most part.
Alright, I'm going to Obscuring Mist.
Okay, you casting defensively. I think you might auto pass that check
No.
anyway, but just provoke. Okay.
I'll just provoke, I don't care.
Well, I'm gonna do the Juju Zombies attack first because it's gonna be funny. The debilitating strike against other targets is it's -6 to you, but it's only like -2 to Pilbo or -4.
Well, it's
What
minus
is it?
4. Yeah,
-4.
for
Okay.
everyone.
So there's his attack opportunity. I think that missed. And then the mummy
Yep, we've gibbed his
also misses.
to hit.
Yeah. Yeah, his to hit's awful now. In fact, it's +2 is what it nets out to. Yeah, he looks like a goblin, by the way, but he's much bigger. Like he looks almost like an undead, like 8-foot tall goblin. All right, so you have obscuring mist.
Cool.
How big is that? That's like 20 foot.
20 foot, yeah.
All right. So we'll just draw like a circle. 20 foot radius, right? It's actually gonna be like a lot bigger than that.
20-foot radius, yeah. So it's actually a 40-foot circle.
Oh, I hate this. I hate this. I should have drawn it somewhere else. Okay, just undo it. Nice thing when you're the GM in here, you can actually like just select the circle and like resize it
Yeah.
to like, kind of make the edges of it look kind of weird sometimes. But okay, so let me see. That's pretty close. I just need to make it a little bit wider. And then it's probably not tall enough either. Actually, no, that's pretty much spot on. I just need to make it. All right, got a nice. I guess I could have just made it as an aura on you too. That might have been the easy way to do it. But and then
Super doesn't move with him.
That's too big,
20-foot radius.
I think.
Oh, you know what? That might be too big.
5, 10, 15, 20.
I think I might have
Yeah,
made
that's
it a
way
40-foot
too big.
radius.
You
Alright,
did.
let's cut it in half. That's still a little too big.
That looks about right.
Yeah, it's pretty close. It's close enough. I'm just gonna go with that. Centered at Pilbo. It doesn't move from there though. Okay, there is a fog now. Skeleton number 2. Or were you gonna move Pilbo after that? Actually, you still have a move
No,
action.
I'm stay here.
Okay. So skeleton number 2. Brelis, you did attack and AC to this guy, right? Or did you do attack and like hamper movement?
I did attack an AC. I'm not hampering his movement, so if he wants to move again, he can.
Okay, just making sure. So skeleton number 2, the one with the pick.
Skeleton number 2 is the pickaxe one, so he's going to do his attacks on the one below him.
Okay, that'll hit.
And then
That'll also hit.
haste attack. Ooh.
That'll also hit. 3 attacks that hit. It's pretty good.
Hey, it's doing things.
Okay, not all the damage goes through because it's DR, but it still hurts it.
Yeah.
Some of it goes through. Yeah, it's keeping it occupied, so.
That's free
Yeah.
damage, yeah.
There's a good chance it's gonna die.
It's okay, just make some more.
Yeah. Expensive after a while, but I'll make skeletons for new friends. I'm showing off.
All right.
Yeah.
In the fog, only Pilbo and Abrellis can see this thing. But he looks sadly at you and says, "Why doesn't it hurt like it should?"
Okay.
And he seems kind of very tormented about it, almost like he wants to cry, but he can't because he's a zombie. He's going to attack Abrellis again now.
You poor bastard.
Here's his attack. Hey, look at that. He rolled really good, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Not even close.
Oh, he's gonna do his iterative too. Just, -3, no big deal. And he's gonna 5-foot step out of the flank though.
Oh, get over here.
Surprised you didn't just like hamper his movements. He can't do that, but
I guess I'm gonna have to.
All right, and this one's going to attack the skeleton. 23
Yeah.
is bludgeoning damage. 20 damage.
Oh no! He falls apart.
Aha! Killed one of your skeletons. How do you like me now? He's gonna move after that then too. Wait, gonna move up to here. Yeah.
That's fine. That one served its purpose. It occupied. Oh.
Alright, Rosalina, you can't see much of anything because of the fog now, but unless you have that one really good witch hex.
No. I am going to walk around this. Let's see what's my move. And I see that my skeleton falls apart. And that's some sort of like a undead zombie or some sort. She don't know. And there's this cloud here. This cloud is weird.
This guy has not hit with his axe the entire combat, has he? Feels bad.
I think I am going to misfortune that zombie. Wait, I'm not close enough, am I?
Can you?
No. 30 feet. Cannot. I will... fly. I will activate flight.
Okay.
Oh, she's flying.
Yeah. Okay. Let me mark that in
This Zambi is going to try to protect his good buddy, Mr. Zombie, and attack Bro. Um,
Don't even try. You're gonna embarrass yourself.
my.
28. That's pretty good, actually.
That is, but can he get past 20% concealment?
That's a good question. Let's find out. The answer is yes. So
Alright,
I
yeah, he
need
hits
you.
me.
I need you to roll Fortitude save. Oh, there you go. Not even close. You do still take 19 damage, but you're not
Okay.
affected by the disease that seems to be on its slams.
Yeah.
Which nobody knows anything about. But yeah, you might know out of character that you don't want to get this disease. It's really bad. Um, okay, round 4. Small skeleton gets to go now. Can't see
She's
anything.
gonna command it to come here and attack anything that comes into reach.
Okay. Jace, I don't know. Maybe you can see. I don't
Yeah,
think
if
you can
I
even see this.
move
Yeah, you probably could
over
see it.
here.
Yeah, you could see that drops the skeleton, then disappears behind the fog. But if you step down there, yes, now you have line of sight on it.
Okay, so yeah, I'll shoot it.
Okay.
And I'm
No
not
point
gonna have
blank, but
point blank. So
yeah.
turn that off. But otherwise, everything else should still be on, so there's some numbers.
All
And
right.
just, yeah, acid splash because I didn't say anything.
Yep. Go ahead and roll that acid splash down. So that 30 will hit.
Oh, not ignore the +1. It's just 1 damage. I'm used to the point blank.
Okay, so let's see. First attack, -1 for acid. Okay. Yeah, you're. Oh, that's a 1 though. So the one misses, and that iterative misses as well. But your other attacks hit. But it's still standing. It looks like again, like your arrows aren't hitting as well as you'd like because of all the linen wrapped around it.
Sure.
Skeleton 1. It's got
Mm,
in a fog cloud, but so it can't really see anything.
Yeah, it doesn't have a target in front of it anymore, so it doesn't have a command and it can't see. I think it's just gonna stay where it is and it'll attack anything if it gets close.
Okay. Silric, there's a wall of fog right in front of you, so you can't really see, but you can still hear wherever and kind of remember where people were because it just showed up. So, yeah, you should kind of know where everything is. Take your turn as however you'd like.
All right. Can I get into this square across from Pillow?
Yeah, you have like 100 move speed or something. So,
I just didn't know if
I
that
don't.
thing was blocking it, that pillar. Or whatever.
No, you can move through ally squares unimpeded as long as they're like not. Oh, you can't go into that square right there, but the one next to him you can, because this one's got like a pillar right there.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be. Well, actually, I think you might be able to flying kick to that, surprisingly. It's like
Really?
yeah, because your movement speed on Unchained Monk, I believe, is 30 right
It's
now.
like 60. Oh, the bonus is 30.
Yeah, which is the
Yeah,
range on
Silver's at
Flying
like
Kick.
60.
Yeah, well, the Flying Kick's based just on the Monk bonus move speed that you're getting. That's like the range you can do for a Flying Kick. So as long as people are within 30 feet, Silric can full attack.
Yep.
If you're doing flurry of blows. So you might be able to you have a good shot at taking this guy down.
Alright, let's try. Ooh.
You
Oh.
still hit him though. So yeah, you don't quite take him down, but you do hit him at least and get him ever so slightly closer to being taken down. But it looks like he is still just barely holding it together. Abrellis. Actually, I guess unless Silric would like to use a key point, you could try doing that.
Sure, why not?
Okay. Go ahead and roll another attack.
Keep it.
One more. Maybe you can. Okay, there you go. The 30. You only get the first attack, but that's all you need. That is enough to kill this thing. So one less mummy to deal with. Let's put that to the back so that if you guys want to move into that square, it doesn't. You don't have a dead zombie in front of you or a mummy. All right, so now it's actually Abrellis' turn.
Alright, well, if that thing's dead, then I'm going to 5-foot step here and ready. No, I'm not even gonna ready. I'm just gonna hold my action. I'm gonna tell Pilbo that one of them's down. Get in its place for me.
And that's smart because you actually would not have been able to see Pilbo from down here, so because of the fog, you can't see past 10 feet. So you won't be able to see.
Right,
Wouldn't
but
be
I
able to see the
can
other
see
side of
this
him.
thing.
You can see from that square, so yeah, and yeah, if you just I'll just have you delay. That works.
Yeah, I'm delaying.
All right, Pilbo, it's your turn.
So you're wanting me to move across from you?
She wants you to move over here.
Yeah, replace this thing, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, not that you can
Like-
actually see Brellis, but yeah, because of the fog cloud, but you can hear her. So yeah, you move up there. And then what would you like to do? He's got Visions of Madness for. Is this his last? Did it just wear off now? Actually, does it last for 3 rounds?
No, it lasts.
Or does he have for one more
Yeah, it
round?
lasts for 3 rounds.
I think he's got it for one more round.
I
I think
don't know.
he's only.
Okay,
double
I'm gonna
check.
try and trip him in the fog.
Ooh, I like it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have improved
That-
trip.
No.
Okay. So
He's just
yeah, this
gonna
is.
try and beast him down.
I think he's only had the Visions of Madness on for 2 turns so far. So he's got it for one more turn. So let me see if I can find his roll on here.
Roll a 20, Pilbo.
Yeah, he doesn't have the debilitating strike anymore, so he's a little bit more likely. Yeah, he still
Oh,
misses.
that was a good roll.
25 will actually not trip him because his CMD is
Aw.
pretty decent, but it's a good attempt. His CMD is, yeah. You were close. Let's say that much.
Well, I'll take my action. I'll take my turn then, and I'm gonna 5-foot step right here. And
Okay.
I can because, I got the good stuff. And I'm gonna full round him.
Okay.
With flanking and haste. Now I get to use my hasty. Yeah, I get to use my hasty attack. Oh, those 2 rolls were so bad.
Yeah. Those are all gonna Miss.
All right, well that's my
And
turn.
it's not even particularly close, unfortunately. What was that, a 3? Yeah,
Yeah, just
ouch.
a bunch of low
3 and a
rolls.
1. Alright, the skeleton is dead. Alright, well he's still up for now. He's gonna move out of the flank again. So last turn of Visions of Madness on him. He's gonna take. Yeah, he's gonna take his first attack on you. Misses though. He's gonna take his iterative. Ooh, that does a 24 back that up against Abrellis. He's still got to roll over his
Against me?
concealment too. Yeah, he's still got to roll over his concealment though. Keep in mind.
Let's see. I didn't hit him, so yes, that is a potential critical.
Okay, let's see if he hits you through the concealment. Looks like he does. Okay, this is gonna be real nasty then.
All right, let's see it.
It's a 3 times critical. Gross. And he also had power attack on, so. 100 damage.
Oh yeah, that's a lot. I think I'm dead.
Yeah, it also has another effect, a rider on the crit. Just to go ahead and roll a fortitude save.
All right.
Actually, no, you don't need the
Uh-oh.
fortitude save yet. Sorry, it gives you a temporary negative level. Fortitude save is afterwards. You also get a negative level on top of that.
Okay.
Well, it's nice knowing you.
Oh, well, we
Yeah, I
still
mean, it's
know
gonna happen
Abrellis.
sometime.
Does
Oof.
I think you guys have some stuff, like items that you can use to like raise
No,
dead. Or...
nothing.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. I'm not too worried about the permanent death.
And it looks like his hit rejuvenates him a little bit too from that. Does it say as well, like theoretically Breath of Life as well, but I don't know if Pilbo has that. And then
Well,
you'd have to
yeah,
roll.
that's whatchamacallit. That's that like yeah, he gets her like right in the gut.
Yeah, just a crit. Nobody really can actually see it either. Like you can maybe hear it,
I'm
but
sure
it's actually with
Pilbo and Silric
Yeah.
probably hear it.
well,
I would
everybody
hear
hears it. But yeah, nobody and Pilbo at least sees like the swing, so maybe he kind of sees part of it, but doesn't really see the full impact of it because of the fog. But Pilbo has like he's the only one that actually can see the actual attack happen as well, and probably knows like, oh shit, that was really bad.
Yep, I fumbled too many attacks on that one like full round. Couldn't get a
That would have
hit
made the
for
difference too.
sneak
Like
attacks.
if just one of those attacks had hit, he would have been debilitated enough that the crit would not have confirmed, and yeah, it's bad luck. This mummy is going to. He's gonna move into the fog. He can't quite. He's actually. Yeah, he can't quite get. So he's gonna like double move. Actually, like around. He's gonna double move around like the side of his buddy here, and he's gonna come in and try to come after Pilbo and Silric here. Gonna back up his boss. He's gonna attack Pilbo, I think. 29, is that a miss? I think Polo's AC is like in the 30s.
Yeah, it
Something
misses.
crazy. The heavy plate now. Rosalina.
Uh,
I guess Rosalina has reincarnate. We've established that too.
yeah, I don't have it prepared right now, but yeah.
Yeah.
I lost sight of that guy. I'm gonna fly up enough so that I can see my other skeleton to see what he's doing, and then I'll command it to
You can't. The fog, like it's in a building, so the fog goes all the way up to the ceiling.
Oh, I can't get above it. Okay.
You can still command it, like you can yell, like it's not a sound blocking fog.
I guess she just doesn't know where it is, but yeah, I guess I'll remind it to attack the enemies. Anyways, I can't see anything. I'll do something I've never really done before, but I'll put ward on Jace. I will hex Jace with
Okay.
a ward, which is a +3
Okay.
Deflection
I'm not
bonus.
doing anything. There's a
deflection
fog in the way.
bonus that does not stack.
Well, now you can do something maybe. Now that you have the deflection
No, I
bonus.
can't.
Hey, it's
Impossible.
what I can provide
He can't
right
use
now.
a melee weapon.
Nope, I cannot.
Alright.
And I'll cackle.
That zombie's dead, so I'll just remove it. Alright, round 4. Small skeleton first.
Small skeleton's commanded to go find enemies, so it's gonna move in and go find enemies. Boom. I think I found an enemy.
Find some enemies.
No, small skeleton has a scimitar, which I don't have the weapon prepared. Is that just a 1d8? 1d6?
It's a 1d6. It's just going to be a medium scimitar.
Yeah.
If that's what you gave it.
Yeah. So
That'll
it's
hit if you're going after the
one
mummy.
haste
That's what you
attack.
said, right? You don't get the haste attack. You had to move 10 feet.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that one.
Roll the concealment, though. The 20% concealment. Since I actually remembered this time. Alright, you still hit.
So it's gonna be
none of the damage goes through its DR.
yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Alright, Jace.
Delay.
Big skeleton.
I'm delaying until I can see something.
You're delaying for an hour. Gotcha.
I mean, or something leaves a fog.
That could happen, I guess.
But yeah, I'm not walking in there against things that hit 100, and I'm a ranged character.
Alright. I mean, it only hits
It
100
doesn't
if it
see
rolls
anything
a
too well, so
20
it's
and it
gonna
also
move
confirms.
all the way in.
Sure.
It can't move to that square because there's a pillar there, but maybe like right here.
Okay, sure. And I'll take one attack on that.
Yeah, it has
This
haste
is
still.
the Great Axe skeleton.
That'll hit. That'll hit through concealment. Okay. That is enough to finish off the mummy for Exaxes.
Okay, cool.
Silric.
I will move around.
You could have 5-foot stepped into zombie square too,
I
I guess.
I mean, Silric could, but also flying kick, like you can.
Oh, I forgot she has flying kick.
Flying kick is actually this is basically a 5-foot step for Silric. It's just like the longest 5-foot step ever.
True.
Or like this way, like yeah, it's.
I'm just doing circles around everyone.
So all right, and it gets you the flank as well.
All time to attack.
Okay. So let's see, 25 is your highest one. I think that's gonna miss though. Yeah, this guy's got a pretty high AC. Okay. Anything else?
Oh.
Okay. Oh, I guess you didn't include the flanking, so 27 and haste. Actually, the 25 would be a 28 because you don't have haste and the flank included in that. So that is a chance to hit. So actually, what I need you to roll is a D100. Do that with the dice icon on the left and just select a D100 there. R D100. And I just need, if you beat a 20%, you're gonna hit it. Okay, that beat a 20%, so you hit it. So that damage will hit. But not all of it goes through because he's got like the weird like fleshiness of it. It seems like you need like the bludgeoning kind of is kind of just absorbs it a little bit. Sort of like when you're hitting the mummies. But most of it still goes. Pilda.
So I hear big
Mhm.
slashing and squishing. See him swing. I move down, Dead Umbrellas, and
Yep.
I cast 16.
Breath of Life.
What is my? Yeah, Breath of Life. I'm looking at what my plus 16 versus a DC 25. So I need a 9 or higher. I'm just gonna cast it. He can swing at me.
Okay. Yeah, the Visions of Madness is off on him, but you do have high AC.
He can interrupt it though if you don't concentrate.
If he hits, he's gonna gamble on not getting hit.
Okay.
Ooh, 35 though is a really
That's
good
a
hit.
stupid high hit.
Concealment.
He does have conceal.
Maybe it'll finally stop an attack.
He
close.
still. It was close. So you're gonna end up having to roll a
It stopped
concentration
like
check
5
anyway.
attacks already.
Concealment, I guess. Stop your attacks. All right, so
Hey.
Caster level or caster level plus stat?
so it's just the level of the spell plus the damage you took. So it's gonna be pretty. It's gonna be a 38, I think, which is probably very difficult. God, you know what?
Oh.
I'm gonna give you a freebie here. If you 5-foot step this way, he can't take his attack opportunity.
That is big facts.
So I'll give you the freebie there.
I'm just doing my gamble roll right now.
Since
that
it's
would've
within
passed
one round and I'm Breath of Lifeable, Zabrellis, like, she's
Yeah.
holding in her guts, like, as she's dying.
Yeah.
And she, like, she takes her hand off for a moment to, like, swing the hand around, like, fuck it that way.
Yeah.
Hey, you come up at -6.
Yep, well,
Ooh, there you go.
that saves me.
Mm-hmm. So Abrellis is still, I believe, probably unconscious.
Yeah, I've still gone
yeah.
unconscious from having lost so much,
But
from having taken
she's
so
not
much
dead.
pain.
Yep, she's not dead though. All right, that's one problem dealt with at least. Relish stabilized. All right, so now he's going to turn his attention to Silric, and he's going to hope that he rolls another nat 20. Although he doesn't need a nat 20 anymore. He doesn't have provisions of badness on him at the moment, so he's actually pretty dangerous.
I'm going down with Fibrellis.
It's very possible. This guy is no joke. 20 though probably misses. So I think
misses.
you're in the clear. He does have one more attack at -5, so he might hit with this one. No, 21 probably
Nope.
still misses.
Whew.
So yeah. And it seems like he's still really sad about it. Why doesn't it feel as good as it should? This guy's dead, so I'm gonna take him off the combat checker. Rosalina.
Okay. Get in there, Jace. I believed. Hmm.
Hand
I
him a
can't
weapon. Be like,
see
here,
what's going on.
have this
Yeah.
dagger.
I say, I can't see what's going on.
Can anybody?
I'm scared.
Yep.
I'm powerful Rune Lord Sorshin, but I'm scared of the fog.
How did I become Sorshin, though? Is I went somewhere where I couldn't see my
You
enemy.
died.
Yeah, because he was invisible.
I guess that's fair.
So why
I'll
would I
tell
go
Pilbo, let me die.
somewhere
I'm
else
gonna
where I
inhabit
can't
Jace's
see?
body.
I'll fly around over here just to see if anything's happening. Nope.
Okay.
Nothing.
All right. Small skeleton's turn has a
Small skeleton.
zombie next to it. A bugbear zombie.
is- So the mummies are down?
The mummies are all down. Yeah.
Okay.
Silric finished off the one up here, and then and this one I think, and then your skeleton finished off the other
Gonna
one.
miss, probably.
That is a miss. Yeah.
Okay. That's all that one can do.
Reading this stat block for a second, I was like, what the hell? It said immune magic. No, immune magic missile. Just
Yeah.
randomly. Anyway, Jace, do you continue to delay?
I continue to delay until I can see something.
Uh,
And I say, if you need help,
Okay.
run out of the fog.
Big skeleton. Can't see, but if you move down, well, yeah, if you move over around the pillar to like over here, you could hit him.
Skeleton will do that. He sees it's crowded and he's like, "Rah, rah, 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 around the pillar. Rah, rah. Oh, I found a spot. Okay, we only get one hasty attack.
Yep,
so-
you do get a flank though, with Silric.
Ooh, boy, let's add that.
That'll hit.
Nice.
Let's see, is that a plus 9?
And this is slashing damage, so it all goes through. Because this guy, slashing damage works on.
Ah, nice.
Just like zombie DR basically. The mummies, since they're all dead, I'll feel comfortable to just tell you that the mummies have DR dash, so that's why. For those of you that are like
I
losing
see.
your mind about why you can't hit it, why you can't do anything to it.
No,
Yeah,
that's
they're-
fine. I assumed it
they're
was like
wrapped
DR
in
dash,
quilted
DR epic or
northern.
something. No
And
problem.
nothing gets past that.
Nothing gets past the Lin, and it's too hard, too powerful.
Yeah, it's too
It
absorbent.
absorbs too much.
Yeah, it's the absorbent of Charmin. They're wrapped in Charmin toilet paper. The most absorbent
Not
toilet
just
paper
Charmin,
of all
Charmin
kind.
Ultra.
Charmin Ultra, yeah. The only thing that gets through their DR are bears that like to They like to wipe their butts on it and are very enthusiastic about it. All right, it's Ulrich's turn.
Alright. I'll full round this bad boy.
All right. All right, let's see. One of those is gonna hit. So looks like he's gonna live another turn.
Darn. I'm not 5
Anything else
footstep
you'd like to do?
away. Boop.
Okay, that's fair. Pilbo.
Okay.
I try to re-put his Visions of Madness. It's not immune to it afterwards. You can reapply it once it wears
No,
off, right?
I can just keep doing it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So you could try to put that on him again.
Yeah. That's probably what I'll do. We still have haste. Yeah, we do.
You do. The haste is gonna last until round like 11 or something, I think.
10, 11, yeah.
Yeah.
That'll hit his touch AC. If you get through concealment, go ahead and roll that. Oh, I should have made Silric roll versus concealment too. I'm gonna just do it right now, retroactively. It's fine. You're also fine. So he has the Visions of Madness back on him again. Now that I think about it, you guys
Okay.
actually missed a little opportunity there. When you had the Visions of Madness on him earlier, his will saves were hit. So if the Command Undead had been cast on him, he would have had a
Yeah.
-5 to that
Can't
save.
see.
No, I mean earlier. When you did it, you cast it on the mummy instead. But if you'd cast it on him, you would have had a -5 to the save.
The fog was already up at that point. That's why.
No, this was just before the fog went up. When you cast Command Undead. Anyway. Silric. Wait. No. Abrellis is unconscious. Alright, it's gonna go now. He really does not like elves, so he's actually gonna follow Silric.
What?
But he does have Visions of
That's
Madness
alright.
on him.
Got like a
Wait for
minus
me.
14 to his hit or something.
It's just a -8. Oh, he misses. He does have one more attack. This one's gonna be at a -13. That also misses. So he's swinging his axe wildly at you, but not able to hit. All right, Rosalina.
Okay. Well, there's really nothing I can do at the moment because most of my stuff requires sight, and heck if I'm going in there. So I'll just keep flying around.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, you can just delay for now too. So
I'm just gonna fly around.
let's keep it simple. He's still next to the small skeleton, so
Oh, nice. Okay. Well, I mean, does he have DR though?
this guy, yeah, he does. But yeah, he does have DR. But if you have as long as you have a magic slashing weapon, which I guess the skeleton doesn't, but it's
No,
actually
it's
just a
not
normal
magic.
slashing weapon. But
Haste attack. Nope. Okay.
all right, Jace, I'm assuming he's going to continue delaying. Big skeleton.
Yes, big skeleton wants to murder. He moved.
You can 5 foot. Yeah, you can 5 foot into this square though. Like 5 foot over.
Okay.
You're not trying to go through the pillar. You're just kind of going up next to
No.
it.
I have
And you get the
flank
flank again.
as well.
Which you need because this guy's AC is actually really good.
Oh,
That misses though. All right, Silric, it's your turn again.
Oh yeah, I still have the iterative. I forgot what the number was.
Oh, you do?
So it's
Yeah, just -5 to that. I just hit the up arrow and slap a -5 on it.
rough.
That'll miss.
Wait, that hits?
All right, maybe Silric can. No, it misses.
Oh dang.
Maybe Silric can take him out.
Maybe.
Oh.
The 30 has a chance to hit. Go ahead and roll that 20% concealment. Nope. So you get through it. So it gets hit. But he's still barely going. It looks like he's on his last leg.
He ain't gonna quit, huh?
Okay. Pilbo.
He's almost done.
Get me up. I can fight.
I can still get him.
I'll bite his kneecaps off.
Okay, I think I do have healing
Put me
left.
back
that I
in the
can
ring.
use. I'm gonna cure moderate wounds on Abrellis.
Okay.
Alright.
There you go. That should be enough. And then I'm assuming you also wake Abrellis up while you're doing this.
I'm sure he does.
Do you move? Do you move anywhere, or is that it?
Yeah, I'm gonna move in range of it.
So Abrellis, on your turn, you are awake. You're prone on the ground with your short sword on the ground next to you.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't need it for this.
Okay.
I get up, and I move 5 feet, and I'm gonna dirty trick and fucking pants him.
Okay.
Despite half
Triangle
of your
him.
guts being spilt onto the floor just moments ago.
Yeah, try fighting with your pants down, you son of a bitch.
Oh, there you go.
All right. Good luck.
Do I still have haste?
You sure do. Yeah.
Alright, at least I got that.
Being dead for 1 round wasn't
Day
long enough for it to
34.
fall off. 34. That is enough.
Yeah,
So
I give him the entangled condition.
He is
I
entangled
pull his
for.
pants down and now all these skeletons in my pal Pilbo can see your junk.
He sees you though, and he's back up, and he's not happy about it.
Oh, come on.
It's like, how dare you? I thought I killed you. He's going to. How are you still up?
This is how I go out. I waste my second chance at pantsing a guy.
He does have visions of madness on him as well. So with the entangled condition. So. Alright, so his first attack's a 24.
Oh, that. Oh, okay.
Wouldn't it be
It's
funny
24.
if Abrellis rose kind of like a vampire out of a coffin where
Is that
they're
a
like
hit?
laying down and they're like, woo? He's like,
it is a possible hit. He can roll concealment.
oh,
Okay, yeah, that hits me. I might be dead again.
uh-oh.
I might have done a very petty thing.
It's possible. Yeah, probably. Oh no.
Well,
Let's
she got
see.
healed also by a cure.
Yeah, but she was at 9 health.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm dead.
He 5-foot steps, and he's gonna take his other attack on Silric.
He can't 5-foot step. He's entangled.
Oh, he's entangled. He doesn't 5-foot step. Good
That's
call.
right. Yeah, with my dying breath, I prevent him from taking a 5-foot step.
We prevent him from going after Silric. He's going to attack He's gonna attack Pilbo then. He's gonna hope he rolls a nat 20. It could happen.
I groan out. Your victory will be bittersweet.
He says, I know, I can't feel anything. Oops, plus 15 or plus 19. Does an 8 hit Pilbo? Alright. Rosalina.
Mm. Damn. It's rough.
You didn't prepare 2 of those by chance, did you, Pilbo?
I guess we'll find out.
I like it. Gotta leave it. Oh yeah, you have a temporary negative level, 2 negative temporary levels as well,
Oh,
Umbrella. So that
jeez.
might have, I don't know if that adjusted any of your stats on there. Because he had 1 from Breath of Life and then 1 from his axe.
Oh, really?
So you actually were a
I
little bit
see
more dead
silver
than.
kind of poking out a little bit.
Well, it didn't really change
Like an
a whole lot because it just
arm.
Well,
lowered your
actually,
maximum
hold
health.
on. That does
Yeah.
change things.
What?
What
I
does it
wouldn't
change?
have been conscious because I was at 9 HP. If I have 2 negative levels, that puts me
Oh,
at -1.
yeah.
So I
So
wouldn't
none
have
of
been able
this
to get up.
happened.
None of this
Yeah. I was willing. I was asking Pilbo to put me back in the ring, and he healed me, but I still could not get up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he has 2 negative levels right now. One from the temporary one, like the Breath of Life one's gonna fall off regardless after 24
Right,
hours.
you saved your
And
life,
then
but you still didn't. I don't know.
And then the one from the axe, you'll have to
Yeah,
make
so
up
I'm
for if
at
you save.
-1.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright,
In
I
that
still would have moved
case,
in.
yeah, I'm gonna have him redo his turn. With new rolls and everything too. I'm not gonna like try to be like we're gonna retroactively apply those rolls to what he would have done, which would have been he would have gone after Silric. But I'm gonna roll new dice rolls for those.
Oops.
So he doesn't have the entangled condition, but he does still have Visions of Madness. So he's got a -8 to this attack. So we'll see. 25 versus Silric's AC. Does that hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so he's gonna hit you for. He's gonna bop you for some damage here. Pretty good amount, probably. Yeah, max roll 36, but it's not 100 damage, so could have been worse. And he's got one
I'll
more
take
attack.
it.
That one's gonna miss though. So he just hits you for the 1 attack.
Okay.
And then yeah, the rest of the turns I think wouldn't have changed. I think Pilbo's still gonna move up. And then you do anything else besides just moving up? You cast a spell. For
I
Pilbo?
moved up whenever I healed him.
Oh, that was after you healed him. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm.
Yeah.
Okay, so Rosalina is still outside the fog. Do you do anything?
Okay. No, I. But
Okay. Your skeleton can go though.
yes,
Follow
Mr.
the skeleton can follow.
Skeleton's gonna follow.
That'll miss.
And the haste attack.
Jace probably delays. The 20 misses as well.
Yep.
Big
Does
skeleton
a
is
22
blocked
hit?
again.
I didn't put the flank in.
22 still misses. This guy's
Okay.
AC is pretty high.
Okay.
It's in the upper 20s. It's not as high as Pilbo's. It's probably the second highest out of anybody here, though. Yeah, you guys also notice he does have a bow as well on his back. But yeah, obviously he hasn't had a chance to use it because you guys beat his initiative and ran in right into his face on the first turn. So he's kind of just been axe mode the whole fight. So what does the big skeleton do?
Umbrellas is down.
Yeah, you can
I'm
move into
still down, but I'm
Umbrellas'
not
square.
dying.
Steps over her.
Yep,
Okay.
you can do that.
Let me just make it easier for
I don't
people.
really have a flank for him, so we'll just attack.
No flank, that's correct. 18 misses. Alright, Silric. Silric has a flank.
Yeah.
So far you've managed. Okay, there we go. That's that is a confirmed critical hit. So with that punch, or kick or
Yeah,
whatever,
Sarek.
whatever it
It's
is,
easy.
He
you
avenged
manage
me.
to. How do you do it? I guess. How do you finish him off?
With a kick, of course.
Kick him, do like a roundhouse kick, snap his neck.
Oh yeah.
She
Nice.
kicks. No, she Silric punts his head off of his shoulders like a football.
All right. So yeah, Silric manages to hit like a particularly devastating blow on this thing.
Yeah,
And
it's not like a roundhouse kick. He just like winds up really far back, and it's this really high like lunge that gets him like in his jaw, and the head just flies.
all right, I can dig it. So yeah, you connect with this blow and uh, like slumps over immediately and says peace at last and goes still. And we're out of combat now.
Okay.
All right.
All right, now that there's no enemies, I promise I won't do anything stupid if you get me up, Pilbo.
All right. I go over, wake up Abrellis.
Okay.
She's like, I could still fight. Put me in.
All right, and then I guess I'll just use my wand of cure light wounds on her.
Sure.
Yeah, she comes to and gains some more whatchamacallit, awareness now that you're healing her. And
Yeah.
she thank you, Pilbo. You saved my life.
I mean, at least one charge. After that, you guys could maybe go back to the could maybe go back and be like, Casimir, we need some healing.
Hold on.
The front of her leather though is like open from that axe thing, and she's got this wicked scar.
Yeah, probably.
Is there a way to
That's-
repeat a roll in times?
If you hit the up
I guess
arrow,
I could
it'll
just
go
do
back
the
to
total
the.
number.
If you hit the up arrow, it'll go back to your last roll. But
5d8 instead of just d8.
yeah, you can do that as well.
Aha.
So using 14 charges,
I'm assuming that's not what you meant, but
which will put you back to full health, actually.
And that wand is sizzled now.
That was the end of the wand. Okay. So it uses up the wand to put Abrellis back to full health. And then I think
Goodbye, wand.
Silric still has some injuries as well. Silric's at like half health.
Silric's a big
Maybe
kid
one.
that can defend themselves.
All right.
Doesn't get one shot by zombies.
Yeah.
Yep. You guys do notice just from when he was fighting, you could tell that that axe had some sort of magical property when it did the crit. It like had
Yeah,
like a life sucking thing that it did.
I come like yeah, staggered a bit like out of the fog cloud. She's still clutching her gut, even though it's not open anymore.
Oh, good, you're alive. I kept hearing thunking in there. I wasn't sure.
All
Yeah.
right, so
It's kind of funny because they have this the axe, It's called a Great Axe of Life Stealing, which is actually not a real item that exists. But I'm pretty sure it's supposed to
Yeah.
function exactly like a sword of life stealing,
A sort of life
except that it's
stealing,
a
yeah.
except that it's a great axe. So, yeah, I'm just gonna give it to you. I think you guys have enough people that could
Oh,
identify this
Pilbo,
thing,
you should wield that.
but
That's
it
like
is.
perfect for you.
I don't know
Is
if I'm-
it? He's not proficient with it.
Can he wield great axes?
It's a martial
don't
weapon.
think
Oh, oh, okay, yeah. It's because For some reason, I was thinking
it
that
depends what
his
my deity weapon is. I don't think it's
Yeah,
great
Correct.
axes.
it's not a great axe. That's right.
If he was a cleric of Gorum, for example, then you're proficient with great axes, or no, great swords.
No, it's falchions.
Yeah, it's a
No, I know.
falchion.
I'm saying if you're Gorum, it's a great sword, even though it's a martial. So, like,
Right.
for example, like our cleric of Gorum in Strange Aeons, that's why he used a great sword.
Well, that's a cool item.
We can give it
Pretty
to
strong.
Jace so Jace can fight with us.
Yeah, if he needs to go into melee, he got martial weapon proficiency.
I mean, if
Don't
you
we
don't
have
want it,
anyone
the
else with martial
Cullborn
weapon
skeleton will
proficiency?
carry it.
All right, I'm gonna appraise it.
Sure. It's worth like 25,000 gold, a little bit more.
Yeah, it's super valuable.
Okay, yeah, we're just gonna put that in the bag
Yep.
of holding and sell it.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
let
it
the
counts as a
skeleton at
plus
least
2
carry and
weapon.
use it for the time being.
So it counts as a plus 2 weapon,
Does it
but
work
also
to
Big
life
skeleton can do
steal
it.
when it's undead?
yeah, so it does because this guy got it as well. What it does
Yeah,
is
this guy was a zombie.
whenever you hit somebody with a critical hit, it does a negative level, and the wielder gains a d6 of temporary hit points each time it bestows the negative level. So yeah, so when he hit Abrellis, he applied one negative level, temporary negative level to Abrellis, and then gave himself 5 temporary hit points because it doesn't actually heal. They're just temporary hit points that last for
I see.
24 hours.
Yeah, I mean that's a really good weapon if you're doing like a crit melee build. Like,
yeah, it's a little better on
extremely powerful.
a long sword in that sense because it's got the wide crit range, whereas the axe it's like not quite as useful
Is
because
it
you
only
only
a
crit on a
20?
20.
Okay. Yeah, so even with improved crit, it's not that good. Yeah, I'm good. So
Yeah.
let a skeleton use it, but then I say sell it when we get to town, and I can craft more
Yeah.
useful stuff.
It's just
with
a
the
rider
money.
on the crit, so I mean it's something you're probably going to rely on, but it's a nice bonus for when it happens. So, and it's still a plus 2 great axe. So
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
in terms of anything else magical, his bow is not magic. It's just a masterwork composite longbow, but he does have some magic arrows.
Oh, I might be interested in arrows.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I
Abrellis
know what
leans
they
against
are.
one of these pillars while you guys do that.
Yeah, you know that they're elfbane arrows.
Huh. How many? I guess I'll just hold them.
He's got 10 of
Does
them.
anyone else want them?
So yeah, they're 10 plus 1 elfbane arrows. He's also got a circlet, a magic magic headband rather, and his armor is magic as well. His armor is a plus 1 full plate.
Hey,
the
I
great
didn't roll the
the great
spellcraft
axe's
yet.
property, it's just life stealing, right? Per weapon life
Well, life stealing is like a unique property.
Yeah,
it's
that's
not
what I'm
any
saying.
kind of like normal thing you can get on a weapon.
Yeah, it's normally a sword of life stealing is basically what it is, except it's a great axe instead.
Yeah,
So
it's
counts
a
as a
specific
plus
magic
2.
weapon.
The important part is that it counts as a
in
plus 2 great
Hero
axe.
Lab, what can I use
Yes,
to make
plus
it?
2 great axe. Just put a plus 2 great axe.
Okay,
Because
that's it. Okay.
yeah, the only thing, yeah, you're not gonna be able to You just have to remember that when you get a critical hit, that it does a negative level. And then yeah, so Borellis will have to roll a. If you guys don't remove it, we'll have to roll a DC 16 Fortitude save to
Yeah,
resist
to
the
get
negative
the
level
thing off like the next day,
to
I
avoid
think.
having it become permanent. So
And I mean, I've got a my fortitude save is, well, it's lower right now. It's at 7.
yeah, the one from Breath of Life that you have right now will go away on its own. So
Yeah.
What was you said? There's a headband also, Pluto.
there is, yeah, it's a headband of Charisma +2.
Hey, there you
Probably
go.
not all that useful for anybody in the party or the moment, but
It's-
I don't
Yeah,
think you
who
guys have any.
uses charisma? Abralis.
Umbrellas a little bit when doing like intimidates and stuff like that, but yeah, I mean anybody that wants to use diplomacy, but the thing is that like if you get like for example, Pilbo would rather have a wisdom headband, which I think he has already. Silric would also probably rather have a wisdom headband because monk stuff scales off of that unless you have the archetype that I do in
Yeah,
the
and
Saturday
I
game.
like my headband of vast intelligence because that actually gives me an extra bomb per day.
Yeah, so
Oh, what is this? A headband of what?
Charisma +2.
Charisma +2. I don't think I'm wearing a headband right now. No, I am. I am wearing one. The skeleton can wear it. He could use a tiny.
Yeah, charisma is nice for any undead because that determines their hit points instead of constitution. So I mean, give them some extra hit points.
Zobka will wear it if you don't want to wear it.
Sure.
So is everybody already wearing a headband? Is that the situation?
Yeah, I have a headband.
I believe so.
Yep.
Okay, then Etten skeleton it is. One of the heads gets to be crowned. Charisma head. Man, this head's getting all decked out.
And then yeah,
And
the
we'll just
scary
sell it
mist goes away
when-
after several
when-
minutes. But yeah, if you look around, these seats all have holy symbols, like kind of decorating them. Notice that one of the seats has like it looks like there's a big gash in it, like somebody hit it with an axe or something. Maybe this guy even was the one that did it, for all you know. And that would be the one for Pharasma.
Was that a
Oh, no,
+2 or a
Iomade. Sorry, not
+4?
Pharasma. Iomade. Iomade's chair bears a deep gouge along the back, about where a seated person's neck would be located. But
Okay.
yeah. You do actually, in fact, see as well, one of these seats does actually have the holy symbol of Lamashtu on it.
There we go.
Was the headband a +2
I mean, who
or a
wouldn't welcome-
+4?
Pretty sure it's a
The headband's
+2.
+2. It's just a
2,
+2,
okay.
yeah.
Okay. Alright, I got it made.
Yeah, we might fight over it if it was a +4. But yeah, see, who wouldn't welcome such a, a caring goddess like Lamashtu?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I don't know much about the Lamashtu, but
In fact, it was by Lamashtu's grace that I am breathing breath.
that may be true, but I've never met a god.
So, if you'd like, I can list all the deities for you. If not, we can move
Sure.
on.
Is there
Okay.
just a certain category of which ones it is? Is it like the more evils?
It's all the core
or
deities. So
Okay.
Abadar, Asmodeus, Callistria, Caden Kaline, Desna, Aristil, Gorum, Gosray, Iomade, Irori, Lamashtu, Nethes, Norgabur, Pharasma, Rovagug, Sarenrae, Shaylin,
Oh,
Torag,
Sunrays.
Urgathoa, and Zonkathon.
That's
And
basically
there's
the
also
whole
one.
intermediate pantheon.
And then there's also one for Aerodin as well.
Oh, they set a
21 in
seat for
total.
him. That's kind.
Okay.
And then there's
All
3
right,
doors that lead out of this room, it looks like, other than the one that goes to the balcony. You guys remember from the outside that this one down here leads to kind of like an outcrop, like that, like kind of like another tower that's kind of off the edge of the kind of like off the edge of the cliff, kind of. So this is like almost like a bridge or a skyway to the south. And then yeah, the other 2 lead closer to like the outer wall of the monastery.
All right. Well, once we've gathered up the loot and yeah, I've looked around a bit, I guess all there is to do is to go through one of these doors and keep looking
Yeah.
for bad
Although,
things.
which way you guys going might, depending on which way you guys want to go, we might have to end the session. Because
Oh,
we're
we
Don't
go
close to the
know.
end of the.
one fight into one fight.
Correct. It might be. You might go right into another fight, in which case we'll probably have to end the session. Choose carefully.
Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, 'cause it's like,
It's already almost 9, yeah.
well, also I'm down
It's already almost
to
11.
neg levels.
And Silric's at half health, so.
Does Hobo have restoration prepared or not?
No.
I'm not expecting him to fix it right now.
Yeah. But before we rest, or like after we rest, I mean.
Yeah,
As
I mean,
long
you
as
could
we have
check,
diamond
maybe,
dust.
maybe,
Or maybe,
Casimir has it.
yeah, Cassiopeia has it.
He's, I mean, he claims he's, like, not very powerful, but he does at least have freedom of movement,
But
which is a 4th
he
level
has freedom of
spell.
movement, which is a.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 4th? Yeah, and restoration's a 4th or 5th?
Also fourth.
It's
4th,
also a 4th
okay.
level spell, so he might,
So yeah, he should
have
be
it.
able to do it.
The question is if he might not have the diamond dust, but if you guys provide it for
Yeah.
him, he could cast it, maybe.
Well, the hope is that I don't need it at all, because I could save against
I wouldn't risk it.
the one.
Yeah.
I'll roll the dice.
100 diamond
Yeah.
dust versus 1,000 diamond dust?
Zadurium's more like me, where he's like, I don't want to risk failing and have to increase the cost
I
by
mean,
times
if you
10.
have a 10% chance of failing or higher, it's not worth taking the risk. So tell me that you succeed on a
That's
3,
a way to look
and
at it,
then
I
I'll
suppose.
say that you can roll. Or not that you can, but you can do what you want. But I'll say that you should roll if you succeed on a 3 or 2.
You're not enough of a gambler, man. Gotta be a gambler.
Well, with my
I
+7
hate gambling. It stresses me
fortitude save, I have like a 60% chance to make the save. The odds are in my favor.
out. Yeah, I wouldn't do it, but you can do what you want.
He's basically.
I mean, we can
You know.
increase his odds.
You can. And I guess I mean, maybe we'll do that next week, because yeah, it's late.
Oh. We can just
Oh yeah, we
boot
could
'em
also
up
just
at a
end
certain
it right
point.
now if you'd like. But yeah, potentially depending on where you go, there might be like it might be able to be shortened
Ooh,
up,
I
or
want a
like be able to say,
cliffhanger.
yeah,
I
this
want to
room has this.
know which door is
Okay.
the bad door.
Open doors.
Oh,
Everyone
I
position at all
vote the
3
top
doors and open them
door
all at once.
first.
The top door, one over here.
That's my vote. Yeah. Does anybody
Okay.
want to counter vote that?
I'm good with that.
The
That's
top
the
door.
one that I was
Sure.
feeling.
Sure.
Okay.
Alright, I guess we'll get more up there.
But since she's not
Oh.
feeling super hot, I'm not gonna go in first. I'm looking
This is
very
not-
gaunt.
So the northwest corner of this room is circular with windows that overlook the sea. In the round-shaped section of the room, a high-backed leather armchair sits facing one of the windows, its leather surface stained and stinking of decayed meat.
Well, it's not that door. But there's a door that goes down. It may or may not
There's
join
another
into
door to the
same
south, yep.
room. Yeah. Now those
Yeah,
stairs,
maybe.
they're going down then?
Those stairs go down, correct. Go down
Okay.
back down to the first floor.
Wait, how did we get up here?
You guys went through the balcony. So you
Yeah.
guys climbed up in the balcony and then went through the balcony door.
Oh, that's what that is. Okay. I kept thinking that was a hall. I was just like, where's... Okay, anyways, yeah.
You're like, how did we get here? I missed that.
Yeah, I don't...
Yeah, it
I missed
happens.
that.
It happens
Check
sometimes.
Okay.
this door down here.
Need to go rewatch the VOD. What happened here?
Yeah.
Yeah, check the door over here.
I checked the
Yeah.
fireplace for a secret door. Is this a fireplace?
That is a fireplace, and you do not find a
Wait,
secret
wait.
door.
Now I don't find a secret door. I had to roll first. It's not one of those like spinning fireplaces.
No.
Dang.
It looks like there's another fireplace on their side, but you can't like walk through it or anything. There's just like a kind of a vent, so you can kind of move.
Oh.
But yeah, like it goes into the
Okay.
same like chimney. But yeah, it's not some way you can actually like easily pass through. I'll go ahead and reveal the whole fireplace. But so yeah, if you guys want to go in here and check this door though, it is not locked or anything.
All right.
Oh.
This rectangular room is almost completely lined in wood and furnished with a round table with a single chair, several stools near a large fireplace, and 2 tall bookcases flanking a window with flowery stained glass designs.
Okay.
And the bookcases are almost empty. It looks like there's just a few books on it, like maybe, and they look like they've been placed there recently. So like maybe what used to be there got taken off the shelves and somebody put new books there. And there's also 1 book on the table.
Ooh.
Should check that book.
Shouldn't you guys go in first? I mean, I guess I can lead.
You guys should go check the book on the table then.
Yeah, I go
Umbrella
in
says,
since
"Look,
my party
I'm not
seems like
feeling so
everybody's a
good."
chicken.
Okay.
I'll move in with my skeleton army and imp.
I almost
you-
died.
Yeah. He almost died twice. There was like an alternate timeline.
Yeah.
The book on the table. What do you do with it? Do you like open it and look at it, or do you just look at it on the table? Try
I
to see if
pick
there's a
it
title on it.
up and I look to see if there's a title.
Okay. It does have a title. I don't know if you can read it. Do you speak Abyssal?
She does speak some languages. Let me switch and see. just to be sure. Yes, she does.
Okay. So it is an abyssal. Actually, doesn't say what the name of it is, but we'll say it's pet Xing.
Okay.
So it looks like
Well,
it's like a poetry book in abyssal though.
all right. If I'm not threatened by the title, I'll open up the first couple of pages.
Okay. So yeah, it looks like it's like a book of poetry, but you notice on the inside cover that somebody wrote something, a short poem in there as well, in common.
Oh, in common. Okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Not as exciting. An abyssal poem book kind of sounds exciting. I wonder what kind of thoughts they have. Who wrote this? The one who speaks abyssal. She's wondering. To the left from Anna's house. That's not a poem. That's a riddle. Or instruction.
Yeah, you do get the sense that that might be what it is. Maybe it's like a directions or something. Not sure what exactly it is, but it doesn't seem like it's actually part of the like the actual poetry, and it's written in common, which is kind of strange considering that the poems,
Yeah.
like when you look at the rest of the book, like inside of it, they're like written in abyssal, and they're poetry that's like written about like demons and things. Like it's demonic poetry basically.
Okay. I mean, I know a little bit
And if
about
you
that
take the
stuff.
time to look at if you take some time to look at the other books on the bookshelf, similar stuff. Some of them are written in Aklo instead of Abyssal, but
I know Aklo.
yeah, yeah. So you can read any of these if you want. They're all like obscure poetry books and litanies written in Aklo or Abyssal.
All right. Like, she probably doesn't like react and respond to you guys. She just starts foraging around through all these books, like, enjoying.
Yeah.
Well, if the book somehow didn't kill her, then yeah, it looks like it's all right to enter. I'll look
And yeah,
around.
some
I
of
don't
them.
think those words mean much to me.
All right. Other than that, though,
Now,
yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything else here. There's another
is
door to the
that
south, and there's a fireplace.
is that common written poem on a page or on the cover?
It's
Like,
on the inside cover. The inside cover. Like
I take the whole
you
book
open it.
then with me.
Okay. And if you guys would like to roll an appraise, you could assess the value of this collection of books too. And there's about like a dozen of them, like a dozen
I'm not
books
looking to
on the shelf
carry
there.
a bunch of books, but
That's fair. All right. Nobody's interested in them. That's fine.
probably valuable.
I mean, yeah, if it's valuable, then we probably should.
Aren't some of you guys
try to-
Pathfinders? Shouldn't you be interested in that?
I am. I'm just not sure how this works.
I don't know. Collect them and sell them, or take them to your people. These are like poems written by crazy demons or whatnot. Like, it's amazing.
It might still be useful. We can still take it. I can put the book in my
I'll go ahead and
haversack.
appraise it, and I might have my familiar. Nobody cares about books. I care about books. Even though I'm a rat and I don't really keep books.
That's enough to know that the books, this collection, since they're very rare, if you could find the right buyer, could sell for 400 gold pieces.
Eh,
I don't know if I
It's not
have
too
enough room
impressive.
for the whole collection.
It's only like a
I
dozen
could put
books.
a book in my handy haversack.
Huh?
I mean, I can't put all 12 books in my handy haversack. I think that's a
Why
little too
not?
Well,
much.
Tobo has a bag of holding, so
Pilbo
It doesn't
does,
have all his, yeah, it doesn't have as much stuff in it right now because
the armor.
he sold all that armor we had earlier.
but I'm not just gonna go putting stuff in his bag of holding.
Alright, well, at the very least, I'll keep this one.
Okay. That's fine,
Alright,
yeah.
well, yeah.
If
Maybe we'll
imagine if
come back
Jace
for
had
the
been one that
collection.
got hit by that critical, he could have negated it with his fortification breastplate.
Yeah,
Oh, he could have
25%,
negated it
sure.
by getting resurrected into a different body.
It can't happen twice. That's impossible.
Yeah. He'd be so sad about losing the body with like the nice bonuses to his stat.
No, what if he gets, like, in Mummy's Mask, that really big Bertha lady's body? What if he gets something like that?
Whoa. Wait, you're
Oh,
talking about the lady that
Muma
was
Raz,
like
Breaststroke,
really
whatever the
hot
fuck her
for
name
my
was.
Yeah!
yeah,
Mama.
yeah. She was hot for
Yeah.
my knoll.
Yeah. Who was hot for the Medusa in that book.
Yeah. She was a babe.
She was really helpful too. Like we
Yeah,
just
she was
had
very
to like
helpful.
we
She
just
was
had to
nice.
like give her a ring and then she was like, "All right, I'll guide you around the library that I snuck into illegally.
Yeah,
Just
you
don't
could
tell
have
anyone
turned
I'm
her
here."
in. I mean, Star Fox kind of did, but, like, you
He
guys don't
wanted
know
to,
that.
but
No, no,
my
no. He wrote a note. He wrote a note afterwards and took it to the authorities when you guys weren't around.
Yeah, like because we were like against it. We're like, no, she might have broke in, but she helped us and she was really nice. So we should just
Mhm.
let her do her illicit research in the library that she's not supposed to be
I
in.
mean, good luck to those people if they try to go and get her.
Oh yeah, no, they weren't gonna get her.
Turn her to stone.
I like that NPC. I don't even know if she had any like purpose there other than like just randomly being there. Like, hey, you can interact with her and some cool shit
It's
could
kind of
happen.
like a
But, I like when
moral dilemma situation where it's like, did you guys
Mhm.
break in or are you allowed to be in there? And then, like, did she break in or is she allowed
Yeah.
to be in there, you know? And then how do you handle all of that? Yeah.
But yeah, and I liked how like she didn't have anything relation to like any of the rest of the plot. Like
Nope.
but yeah, she was just there. So
Just
I
there.
like stuff like that sometimes. Makes the world
They
feel
even
more
gave her a
alive,
picture too. They were like, "Oh yeah, well, this NPC is just there, but let's give her a picture." All right.
Anyway,
So we're done here.
you get yep. Are we doing anything else? Do you guys really want to force the issue on a cliffhanger? We can keep going just a little bit longer.
Open this
Whatever.
door.
Okay, there's nothing in this door.
Give us XP.
This
Okay,
door.
so
This
it's
is
this one
rectangular room
then.
is almost completely lined in wood and furnished with a round. Wait, is this the right one? I'm looking at the wrong one. That was one you guys already saw. This one instead is yeah. The southwest portion of this room is circular with windows that overlook the sea. Oh, you know what? I could have read the other one and just. Anyway, yeah. It's kind of like that other room, but it doesn't have the armchair that's like stained.
Okay. So we don't have any reason to go downstairs, do we?
No, not downstairs. I think.
Probably not. I mean, it might be easier than climbing down the balcony, but
But I think this is where the session concludes right here.
yeah. So spoiler alert: when you guys go through this door, there's gonna be stuff on the other side.
It's gonna be something.
I mean, you kind of know that from process elimination because you know there's a Medusa in this
She's-
building somewhere.
She's taking
and
a
she's
walk
probably
around the
not
park.
downstairs.
She's not home at all.
She could be. It's possible that she's downstairs, but probably not. So yeah, I'm gonna get you guys some XP, and we're gonna call it a session.
Maybe she never existed. She's just a figment of everybody's imagination.
Maybe.
An illusion.
Maybe
A major
Casimir is the
illusion.
real big bad, and he's lying about it.
Maybe. Maybe he's a Medusa.
He's the Medusa, yeah.
Yeah. He petrified the lady.
Okay, so everybody gets 3,600 XP.
Yay.
I think it was a lot more last time.
3,600? Yeah.
But this was a
Whatever,
smaller
we
fight.
take those.
Yep.
We take all of that.
Probably going to be quite a bit more next session, but assuming that can probably get some from the fights, but also
Our
Pretty
XP
good
number, you
chance.
just swap the 3 and the 7.
Yeah.
nice. It looks
That's
very
funny.
looks very pretty.
Yep, well, see you guys in 2 weeks again.
Yeah.
Yep.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah, you'll see me tomorrow. I'll see Secret and Pluto and Duran
Swanky
tomorrow.
and others later.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that was fun.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty hairy, but everyone made it out in one piece, so
No.
Yeah, I mean, I got
Wrong.
countered, but what can you do?
Not everybody. Somebody died in that
Yeah,
room, and I'm gonna
skeleton.
mourn for them.
that's
Well,
true.
he died again.
Skeleton number 2 is dead, and Breath of
He's
Life
dead,
is not
dead
gonna work on
now.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's
you
dead,
can't
dead
use
now.
Breath of Life on him.
So you can't raise dead a dead that's already been raised dead.
No.
Like I
No,
can't keep raised
you
deading
can't
it?
raise
No.
dead on a skeleton. No.
You,
Even
you
if I
actually
restore
specifically have to
corpse? No,
destroy
okay.
the undead.
In order to use raise dead on someone, yeah,
Yep.
to bring back the.
Because the whole animate dead thing is it's basically like imprisoning the soul.
Mm-hmm. That's
So
pro-
they can't
also
come back to life unless you destroy the undead.
yeah. That's also why the animate dead spells are like evil spells, right?
So they're
Like, people
evil,
are like,
yeah.
what if I'm
It's-
using the
soul
zombie to do
manipulation.
good things? And I'm like, well, you're still like trapping part of their soul in like a undead husk, like. So that's why it doesn't matter what you're doing with the skeletons. They're still making them as an evil act,
Yeah.
just because of the way the Pathfinder cosmology works.
Oh,
Yeah.
but what
You
I
can
do
create bone golems and be
is that-
not evil though.
that
Yeah, bone
skeleton
golems are
is the
perfectly
one that
fine.
had the leather armor on it, so I will like ask the imp to help me
Move
and the
the
other
leather armor over.
skeleton, and yeah, I don't.
Sure.
I'm sitting here like trying to dress a skeleton, but I'm like a small rat, you know, with a tiny imp. It's a giant skeleton.
Yeah, none of
Yeah.
it makes sense. But it's fantasy, so it's
I mean,
cool.
maybe you get
We're
Silric
struggling.
or Jace or someone to help you.
That's okay. I'll be fine for the next fight. I have I forgot to put shield on myself with my wand before going into that fight, which was a very short that was a very bad thing for me to not realize.
I
But
got a
also
lot
have
to
potion of
offer if I
heroism.
can.
Okay, the heroism will help offset the negative level pretty
Yeah,
nicely.
offset my negative level.
What's your deflection bonus?
My deflection bonus? I think it's at 1 'cause
Yeah.
I have a ring. I have a +1 ring. But shield would have given me a +4 just to my AC period.
But if I can see you, I can give you a +3 deflection bonus.
Oh, I mean that works too. I like that. Give me that. Yep. I think it's say goodnight to Swanky. Oh well. Good day, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, yeah.